Five. Huzzah. What's going on, party people? How is everybody today? So, I realized because of things like family appointments, my birthday, so on and so forth, we haven't done a Fix It Friday proper in like a month. So that's on me. I know that we've covered, also Worlds interfered in there. So it was like my birthday, then Worlds, then a thing with my family. So yeah, we haven't really done this in like a month, give or take. I know I've reviewed some stuff. CZN also. So yeah, it's been like 4 Fridays in a row where I've still reviewed stuff, but I haven't done it on stream for people. So, hey, what's going on, Skendi? How are you? So we will do that proper today. I'll probably, as usual, you know, kind of mess around for like a half hour, give or take, with like Guild Wars and stuff. Before we dive like right into any reviews that people may or may not have waiting for us. I do have a hard stop at about 3.5 hours from when the stream starts. And that is because I have family visiting from out of town, so I gotta go make dinner and then go pick them up from the train station. So, yay. Pretty jam-packed day. What am I doing? We need to go over to the side story, man. We gotta farm Frierens. What are we doing? Yo, they gave me 5 artifact charms? Wait, that's OP. Alright, I can get my first imprint on Stark. And I can get his clothes. That's cool. That's good. Alright. So let's go over here. We can't do that, so let's just farm you guys in the background. There we go. Yo, what's going on, Oricon? How are you? Make sure that I am not refreshing. That would suck if I did. I'm good, sorry. I just woke up preparing for my morning run. Almost 4 a.m. here. Wow, really? I am not a morning person. I would die if I had to do that. Don't put that on me. And I am like super not good with the mornings. No matter what, I just never function early. Yeah, I am Blue Monkey. I just saw it before I went live. There are so many things. Like, I literally just let my buddy who runs a shop, I was like, please, please, I'm begging you, set aside one of every Final Fantasy item for me. Like, I won't pay markups, but I will pay whatever the MSRP is, man. Like, the thing that got me the most, like, so obviously you saw that they have the 4 scene boxes and they have the Chocobo Holiday Pack. The thing that I really want, like, is, did you see the game edition? Blue Monkey. That's the thing that I really want. They are re-releasing the Final Fantasy VII Commander deck, but it's all artwork from Final Fantasy, like, it's the original, like, in-game art. It's like Square Enix official art. So they redid the whole deck again with the artwork from the actual game. So it'll be all new art for all the cards. Which is like, man, they really want my money. Like, I'm gonna want to probably keep that sealed. Yeah, there's a Una promo for playing during like the game day. It's a lot. Hey, what's going on, Fox? Louis Von Iger says, hi, Sue. Hearing the stream like a podcast from my work. Hope everything is going well. It is. Things are going much better on my end. It's much better than a couple months ago. But hey, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your work day. I got Mate Chloe, Emma Landy, and Imperial Illinad this morning. I might buy a lottery ticket. Wow. Yeah, we're also getting... yeah, we will be getting other limiteds after Frierens and Fern. After... Frierens ends, you're most likely going to see a rerun of Afternoon Soak Flan, and then immediately when that ends, you're probably going to see us get the new art contest units, and then you're going to see probably Christmas units after that. So, oh boy, do I hope you have bookmarks and Skystones, because it's going to be an expensive rest of the year. Alright, let's do some summons to start off the stream, because I actually have a bunch of Covenant summons. Or and a couple Galaxy summons too. Hey, let's go. This makes up for all my bad luck yesterday. All right. Elbrus Ritual Sword. Elbrus Ritual Sword. Elbrus Ritual Sword. Oh, that's actually a good one. All right. I'll take that. That's actually a really good one. That's like... That might actually be the best thing I could have gotten there besides an ML5. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Alright, let's go over here. Gotta use the stuff they gave us today to level up the Frierens art. It's gonna take me forever to get the Frierens artifact leveled because I have no resources for it. Alright, let's do this. We'll just casually grab a Yoha. Oh, it's an Armin. Oh, close enough. And then I'll get a Wretched Rose here real fast. Hey, what's going on, So Solid? Yo, what if it was? Damn it! If that was, that would have been like the best called shot. All right, my Elson now. All right, now this is my Rose. Damn. Well,
for an insignificant person.
Can't win them all, bro. Total 130 pulls, got 3 Frierens and 3 Arties. You did better than me. I'm how many pulls into Frieren now? 141 with 1 Frieren, and that's it. Yeah, there's too much shifting around for stuff. I agree with that. All right, let's do some Guild Wars. Oh wait, actually, we should probably do this first. I don't want to get in trouble. I gotta do this, man. Alright, Quadrify. That's the highest points. Hey, what's going on, Yabai? Yeah, by the way, for those of you guys, who've been paying attention to Chaos Zero Nightmare, who are interested in Chaos Zero Nightmare, they announced yesterday on Twitter, but for some reason didn't make it, or at least it didn't make its way to me. I guess I know it was only announced on Twitter, but they basically said that there will be a developer video coming in the first week or so of October, and in that they will discuss the business model for Chaos Zero Nightmare, which is basically industry speak for, we're going to talk about the gacha rates and the monetization options. And they're also in that same stream talking about feedback they received from the beta. So my assumption is, based on that's the topic of that video, they are probably going to adjust things based on what we saw in the beta. Like, it's probably, I can't promise no 50-50, but they have to have something, because the number one complaint that I see, on other content creator stuff, and the number one thing I see in just online spaces in general is, no thanks, I'm good, Hoyo gacha, I'll pass. So that says to me that they are just not, like, they have to have probably read into it and been like, yeah, this is not good. Picture this, so Frieren with Water Furious. I can't. I can hear Water Furious, but I can't see him. I'm sorry. Wait. Can I actually Hua Young this? Did somebody give me the ability to Hua Young this? Yo, let's go. I can Hua Young this. Let's go. Surely I can just Hua Young this and it's fine. And then this team is evil. Alright, so what if I go Maid, and then I play like Prow or something that massively reduces damage? What if I go Yoha? What if I go like Yoha? And then I go Frieren. Yeah, because it's a collab, right? Surely this is fine. Wait, no, she's gonna die to fixed, right? But I want to. Alright, you know what? Let's go we ball status. Sure. If I die, I die. We can say it was Byaku's fault.
All your foolish choices have led you.
Yeah, I'm so bad as a Guild War player, Call. Also, it's good to see you, homie.
Too, right?
You sure you can take this? The sun's intense today. No matter the way, I can conquer them all.
Far down.
Arunga, it's been a while.
Far down.
Sorry.
Promises of this spear first will not be forgotten. Ready for your punishment.
Alright. Zoop.
Hold your position.
What is your Roz build? I haven't really gotten a good Roz build, like, at the moment. He's, like, the one character I still am trying to figure out. I think at this point, Destro health is probably the way.
I can't surmount.
Like, Destro health set is probably his best set. That's what I've been seeing from other people.
Time to face the consequences.
Man,
Walk in the park this year.
going after my Frierens randomly, that's bad. I don't like that.
言っておくけど私強いよ。なかなかやれない。じゃあ応用と行こうか。
You dare. I shall
Bestow a benediction almighty. This fucking old, bro.
You can't go.
Am I dead? Find out next time. Very close to dead.
What's this? Another insect to squash.
Let's just kill this.
I have no use for you. So, you'll... So you can get my autograph later. You're ready, everybody.
Yeah, mate is super back call. Dude, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, damn, bro, like us old heads are like, yo, we've come full circle. We're back to 2021 meta, bro.
I was careless.
Kneel. A crack. Hello. How may I help you?
派手にやると怒られるかも。ゾルトラーク。これでどう？
No, I was careless.
Surrender. I'm going to end.
Sure.
Flame.
仕方ないね。相手するよ。
Alright, goodbye.
ボルザンデ。
Man, this Frierens unit, kinda good. I like her a lot. I definitely have to update my build. I think after having, or talking to other people like Hino and like watching other people play, I feel very confident that Frierens doesn't need to be like 260 speed. I think you could play her 230, 220 to 240 range, and I think she just functions fine. I think if you don't have imprints, 220, 230 is fine. I think if you have imprints, 240 is fine. Yeah, Frierens really, really, really good, man. Like, I don't think I have to explain that to you. Like, of course, the big draw to the Frierens collab, Frierens would be good. Man, this is miserable. Hey, that looks familiar. We could just play the same team again. And then this team is actually just straight miserable. Let's just go Empyrean Ilanav, Ruel of Light. And then Sarmia? Question mark. Hey, thank you, Totan.
Fortune is on our side.
Also, thank you, Rook Kale, for the follow. Appreciate it. Yo, counter.
Guard down.
You had your chance to repent.
Nah, bro, we have immunity.
I command thee.
My OG IRL homie who got me into E7 had Curie Satan, so I haven't had much time to game with it.
For the future.
Yo, CZN's a lot of fun. I think you'll really enjoy it, Call. It really rewards those, like, creative deck building juices.
I think it's time we called it a night.
I think you're gonna, the character I think you're gonna have the most fun with is Cassius. I think anybody I know that's played the game that plays card games loves Cassius.
Yeah. Bird scratchers aren't welcome. Better hold on. Don't go flying off on
Maid is kind of unethical. She cycles so fast. Yo, you don't know about my reviver meta, bro.
I'm not afraid.
Yo, I'll take the dodge. Hit me with it.
Just wait and
This has been fun. Waiting for me to let my guard down. Why? I'm gonna fill this goblet with your blood.
Eventually, I'll hit.
Things are finally heating up.
Just wait and see.
So you wanted to fool around, huh? Yeah. Let's ride. Hear my voice.
All right, here we go. Ready? We proc the Setsuka, even though she's about to die.
Will be the spear of protection.
Calling it now. I miss. Surprisingly, I don't.
Bird scratchers aren't.
All right, goodbye, Setsuka.
Parties are boring. This is far more thrilling. Ooh, spicy. Waiting for me to let my
Spicy.
glory be with us.
All right, heal you up,
There's no need to worry now.
and then we're all good. In your opinion, do you think Zero would be a good replacement for Etheria?
Not.
They're not similar games. But if Zero, Cal Zero Nightmare interests you, if CZN interests you, I highly recommend trying it.
Let's make this a night glad you came. My drink was empty, and I was starting to get
Match with Bread today. There's no match today. We're not playing RTA today.
waiting for me to let my guard down.
Deliverance is inevitable.
Nah, you ain't got it.
May the light guide us. I, Ruel, hereby swear to lead
Would you have even lost it? No, I wouldn't have.
Things are finally heating up.
I'm still standing. There was never a place for you. To
You ain't got it.
belong in this world.
Nice damage.
Not give in to despair. Fortune is on our side.
Let my guard down.
Bird scratchers aren't welcome.
I'm still standing. I will judge your sins.
Yo, you sealed my Lionheart? Yo, you suck.
Do not.
Yo, this guy sucks.
Glory be with us.
Can you not seal my Lionheart? Thanks. Where EE? Bro, you think I have enough currency? I bought OpSync instead.
With your blood.
I'll get the EE on Monday
I'm still standing.
Waiting for me.
after Hall of Trials is over.
Stand this body. Can't go on.
Come on. What's even the point in struggling?
I don't like how strong dupes are in CZN either.
Too bad, 'cause I'm.
言っておくけど私強いよ。なかなかやりない。じゃあ応用と行こうか。
We might be in trouble.
Unworthy soul. Let your
He might actually kill me here. We'll see.
blade.
I think this kills Yulha actually. Yep.
So I'll become.
All right. Well, we're dead.
Over here. I have arrived.
始めようか。行くよ。
You dare.
これでどう？
We'll play it out and see if it actually happens. Yeah. I should have used a different. I should have used Crow. If I used Crow, I would have won.
油断したな。
All right. We'll save the collab unit. I should have used Crow. If I used Crow, we would have been fine. It worked out the first time, so I thought it would work out the second time. But with Crow, we 100% win there. Dude, I hate BBK. Okay, can we just delete like all immortality units from the game? Thanks. That includes Lady of the Scales, bro. Like, it's the most cringe shit. It's so cringe, bro. It's so cringe. I don't want to play that wins here. Not Lady of the Scales, that's for sure. Iron. Man, losing Maid kind of sucks here. I really wish I had another like good healer here. Oh yeah, I have DN. Duh. I mean, it'll take 12 years, but we can never lose with this team, so like, I don't think I care. I like legit don't think I care. Where's my Barunka? My Barunka's a tank, dude. Alright, sure. You know what? I'm just gonna run it. It'll take 12 years, but we can't lose.
Come on! What's even the point in struggling? Trying to get
Mickey.
away from
Ah, okay.
me. Can't outrun me.
Born of thy wretched sacrifice, may rapture flourish the
I
world.
wonder if it'll actually kill here. We'll see.
派手にやると怒られるかな。
Yeah, no, we might actually still be dead with this one. Yeah. Nah, I just hate Guild Wars in general. I don't have the patience for it.
I was careless.
Dare!
Shall I have a go?
Alright.
Victory is right in front of us.
I'm not afraid.
Really?
I will protect everyone.
Okay.
I will cut you all down. Surrender. 言っておくけど私強いよ。ゾルトラーク。I was careless. ここで終わらせるね。
You dare! Time to face the consequences! Yeah! Fortune is on our side.
Kneel. 仕方ないね。相手するよ。これでどう？
Dare!
Flame.
Turning to cowardly tricks?
Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm dead here because I forgot I don't have a fixed damage reducer here.
May the light
Oh no, we're still alive. Never mind. I think this is just... Yeah, this is very clearly just save her well.
for hope.
Because then I can get rid of BBK on Frierens' turn.
Ha. 言っておくけど私強いよ。
It doesn't have passive, right? She still have passive? I can't tell. I don't have the raw, you sorry.
ボルザンベル。
So I'll become ash.
Oh, I died at fixed here, don't I? That's so bad.
Come on. What's even the point in
Yeah, I died at abundance here.
油断した。
know your place?
Alright, well, we're dead here.
Glory be with us.
We'll do this. We see if we live.
What a walk in the park this.
Ooh, this is bad. If this was any other attack, I think I could live it, but... This is my bad, because I thought, like, oh, I could just use Ruel instead of Maid. No. I thought I could use Ruel instead of Mate. Honestly, also if I had the EE, I would have been fine there.
In the name of the goddess. No matter what hardship.
That's my bad. I thought for some reason Ruel and Mate were similar in that spot. They are not. Mate was the main reason to play there. I needed to take Fallen Cecilia, not Crown. If I'd taken Fallen Cecilia, I would have won.
You
What am I crafting from the event? It's not an event. People keep thinking it's an event. It's not an event. It's a permanent fixture of the game.
and your fate.
You just craft whatever you need.
Still standing.
Hear my voice.
Might as well just throw this out.
Best resolve.
It already started, yeah. It's a permanent fixture of the game. You're getting a revenge set boot for Kane. Let's go. That's the stuff I like to hear. Everybody's like, oh, I'm getting a whatever, speed this or whatever have you that.
Great weather for
Nah, fuck that.
God, I told you. It's my sight.
I'm just gonna hit auto because it doesn't really matter. I can't gain souls.
At its finest. You've only got yourself to blame.
Do you think it's worth a 4 stupid to buy Emma? Yes, I'm gonna buy it. I'm buying Elenev also.
It's up to you. We fight together. Let's ride.
Am I dead? We might be dead here. Alright, no, I guess we're just gonna int this game.
Bring it. Come on.
If I get countered here, I'm absolutely dead. No, we're dead. I have to counter here. There we go. We're still alive! Nope, we're dead. I forgot being the only dark unit on my team. She's just gonna do this. So yeah, I just threw this entire, this whole set. Alright, yeah, we threw the whole thing. Like a moron, I threw the entire set. Because I wanted to get to the fun part of the stream. Oh well. I'm sorry, ATK. I suck at this mode. I don't like it. I'm never gonna like it. Why didn't we pick Rat? Because I'm a moron, Anyo. I don't think through the guild defenses. Like I've never been good at deciphering guild defenses, how to beat them. What stat should I aim for on Frierens? 260 speed, 4k attack, 293 is what I'm currently at. You don't need HP on her at all. You can go slower than that if it means you get more damage. I've seen people go like 240 at like 4,500, 350. And that's like really, really good. Yeah, you're gonna have to 6-0 now. Look, if you guys want to see me, ATK, Anyo, if you guys want to see me stop inting Guild Wars, then make suggestions for what the hell I'm playing. I hate Lady of the Scales. Half the reason I think I'm having trouble in RTA is I don't know how to play against the character. Like, even in the slightest. Like, I absolutely struggle versus Lady of the Scales right now. I can't beat her. I can't beat her or, like, Setsuka or any immortality unit with any regularity. I just can't. I literally cannot. You FCC, DN, SSV into everything? I mean, I guess that works. Grab your BBK, put photogenic on it, but then I can't use Hua Yang. My photogenic's on Hua Yang. Emma, Luna, plus Eligos, plus A Leica can beat a lot of Lady of the Scales teams. Yeah, but that involves me outspeeding Sputnik. And that wouldn't help me there. All of them were playing Renak. Do you even use Hua? I just used Hua Yang. I literally used Hua Yang in the last 10 minutes. What do you mean do I even use Hua Yang? Red is clearly not paying attention. He means Argent. What did I attack with? Like, what are we talking about here? I literally attacked with Argent Waves Hua Yang. What do we mean? Do I even use Argent Wei as Hwa-Young? Alright, yo, can we shoot whoever this is? Yo, who is this so I can shoot them? Is this you so solid? Alright, cool. We got a timeout so solid. Sorry, homie. Oh, the user I'm trying to time out doesn't exist, damn. Alright, well, it was fun knowing you. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friend. Hey, look, it's only a timeout. The guy who showed up, if that guy showed up with that, like, the 30 max copies of Frierens artifact, that guy gets permaban. Have you guys seen that? I have not started yet, Captain Gamer. I'm about to start in a second. Have you guys seen that one? That guy? Let me go find that so you guys can, like, cry. Let me go see if I can find it. GH or anybody, if you have it on you, tag me. It was, like, in general side chat or something. Somebody posted it. I gotta find it. Somebody needs to send it to me. Just tag me if you find it. I need people to see this shit because it like it makes me die on the inside when I see it. I'm looking for it. I need to find this shit. Anua, I know you have it. Where is it? Thank you. All right, cool. You guys see this shit? When I said that I said it was the best banner of all time, I meant it. Yeah, this is the most insane thing I've seen out of this collab. It's not an edit. It's not an edit. It's one guy from Korea. Yo, let's go in docs. That's how many? That's one. All right, so let's count. How many Frierens artifacts did we pull? 6, 12, 18, 24, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 72, 84, 90, 102, 108. He pulled 114 copies of Frierens artifact. 113 if we assume that he used the powder shop. And then I'll be generous. I'll give you two off that one also, because if you bought both collab packs. So he rolled 111 copies. I think this guy's a big Frierens fan. Bro needs to cook better. Oh, yeah, they did the math. Apparently it's 1 million Skystones. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was $27,000 to buy all of this. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna ask you guys a real serious question. Would you rather have, what is this, 5, 8, 11, 12, 15, 18, 19? Would you rather have 19 maxed Frierens artifacts, or would you rather have a new, like a car? Like for 27K, you could probably buy like a car. But you get a used car for sure. But like you could get a cheap, like new car. You could get like a Honda Civic. Would you like a Honda Civic, or would you like 19 Frierens artifacts? I'd rather not be broke. True, that's me, dude. That's me. I saw like I mentioned before, Tristan, I saw he started a Patreon. I might do something similar. Like in the future going forward, because my day job is like basically kaput. So I might just like try to full-time content at this point. Will your Patreon have AI generated Lunaludes? No. Sadly not. If I can hire an artist, then it might have Lunaludes, but it will not have AI generated anything. I promise you that. Yo. What was my day job? Databasing and recruiting, which is not really like much of a thing anymore, because automation has kind of replaced a lot of my functions. So I'm not really needed anymore. Yep. So, two things too. I think people need to know. One, Frierens RD is crucial for DPS, not all mages. Leveling Frierens, one more, I think. Two, I think shouldn't level past 24 each for copy first. I guess. I'll draw Lunaludes for that. Alright, let's go. Speaking of Lunaludes, it should be relatively soon, but the Luna figure, let me go if I can go find it. I'll go find it. Yep, there we go. Soon, TM. So, it's in transit for me. I just don't know when we're gonna get it. When I get the Luna figure, I will do an unboxing video. I will take videos of it and everything. So, it'll be up on YouTube. You'll be able to see it. And I'm gonna compare and contrast it with some other figures from like other companies that I have. So, I'm pretty stoked to get the figure. My whole thing is that I'm like, where am I gonna put her? Because she's like ginormous. Like, I can't put her on my desk to have for like the stream. I got nowhere to put her. I don't have anything around me that I could put her on. And if I put it like a table over here to put her on, I'm afraid it would get knocked over. So I have nowhere to put her. It feels pretty bad. Wait, what? Yo, what? That auto mod, dude. Yo, did you see the auto mod mods? Did you guys see the auto mod? Auto mod flagged something Fox Steve said. He just said, "Hey, fat hotshot." It flagged the username fat hotshot as misogyny. What? It's his username. Oh my god, dude. That's too funny. Did I also drop a theory? Yes. I basically made a plea with the devs and nothing really happened. And after a couple of times asking for updates on the devs, I didn't get any responses to the things I was asking. None of the things I was complaining about were getting fixed, and I was generally getting frustrated with the game. So I reached out to the people that I was working with at the time. They were like the middlemen between me and the devs, and they were fantastic. And I basically conveyed one final time, these are my complaints, the things I'm needing to see, and I didn't get those responses. So I was like, hey guys, can you just, you know, I don't enjoy the game. I'm just going to quit the game. Can you we just like terminate this on good terms? And, you know, I'll reach out in the future if ever I want to work with you guys again. And that's kind of how I left it. I just got frustrated with the dev team. Like, I felt like I had a really strong read on Ethereum Restart back in January, right? I basically said that I felt the game was good. It had a good skeleton, like good bones, but it wasn't ready for launch, and they needed to change a bunch of things. And then they decided, okay, well, we're going to release it in June. And I was like, no, you guys should really like push this out for like 12 months. And then the response I got back was them reaching out to me and saying like, hey, if we like give you access to a test server and get feedback and make adjustments on it, would you be interested in trying the game? And I was like, oh, devs really care about their game. You know, and at this point, like now, at the end of this year, SG is very transparent, but earlier in this year, before E7 Origin, they were just radio silent. SG was silent on everything. They didn't answer anything. And I was like, okay, well, this is a dev company that, or like a dev team that wants to fix their game. They're being transparent. That's a rare thing to see. I'll pick up the game and I'll, you know, test it on the test server and go through all this stuff. You know, make suggestions. And the game was getting better little by little by little. And I was like, wait, we have a real winner on our hands here. And then the game launched, and then they basically like stealth nerfed or changed things that I didn't agree with, and that already pissed me off because that made certain videos that I had in the pipeline just obsolete. I had to scrap them, but I was like, you know what? I'll survive. I'll make content for it. It became incredibly difficult to do anything free to play in the game, so I made that known. There was multiple sticking points that I was having, and I was fortunate. I had Lily, right? And then they just randomly pulled the creator server out from underneath of us and then just went radio silent. I was like, oh, so this transparency that I was experiencing before the game launch is just gone now. Like, you literally revoked our test server access and then just went, nope, and just dono walled every message. So I was like, okay, that's how we're gonna play it. And so I stuck with it just because maybe they'd learn, because they said that they were trying to right the ship. They would make these dev blog posts. And I had around the time, what was it? Who was the character that came out? They announced that Inferno Rengo was going to get 2 new characters that were specifically designed to fix it. And I literally looked at those characters and I was like, these solve nothing. These are good characters, but these changed nothing. These do not fix any of the core problems with the game. And then about that time, I saw the CM on Discord was just banning people that had different opinions than what the Etheria team felt. Like if people were voicing dissatisfaction, they just got banned. And I was like, yeah, I'm sensing that the building is on fire. I think this is a good time to amicably end my relationship with my professional business partner and, bid them adieu. So I stepped out. That was basically the timeline for Etheria restart. And like, I feel bad in saying I was right, but like, that is kind of how it is, right? Like, I think they released a game too early. They have good ideas, right? The way they executed Worlds, I'm gonna just say it full stop. I thought E7 Worlds this year was phenomenal. I think Etheria's exhibition for esports was way better. I think Etheria did it way better as an esport. That presentation had me hyped for what a game like E7 or Etheria could be, right? They executed super, super well. But the thing is, having a good base and then having a couple of good exhibitions and great marketing doesn't make up for every other shortcoming with the game. So what is this? Yo, Sue, can anyone use this ring? Yo, is this a real question? This is a BBK ring, bro. That's a BBK ring. It could, yeah, like that's 100% a BBK ring. How do I feel about the side story for Frierens so far? Doing the show justice? I think it's pretty in line. It's not the most amazing writing I've seen, but it at least lines up with the source material pretty well. I think it's pretty faithful. I would say I am enjoying it. I want to see more before I have a final opinion on it. Etheria also came out at a time where I feel like it should have came out 3 years ago. Yeah. That's the thing, like, why not work together? If the players are happy, the devs are happy too. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, it was literally, hey, this is too hard, change this. Oh, this character sucks, it should get buffed. This character's too strong, well, we'll nerf it. I think that this set's good. Okay, well, you know, maybe we'll make tweaks to these ones so they're more in line, right? The game felt pretty good on the test server, and I know that they gave us, like, a lot of everything, but I really felt like, you know, we could really dig in and kind of figure out, like, stuff like while we were on that server. I could like actually test stuff. The only thing I couldn't really test was RTA, and that's because I couldn't get anyone to agree to play games with me. Like, I reached out to like Light and a couple other people to ask to play games with me to test out characters before Etheria came out to get a feel for what like the early RTA meta would be like. But I had no takers. So. If you ask me whether I prefer E7 or Ethereum right now, I'd say Ethereum without hesitation, but I'm not sure. I think that's a crazy take, ATK. I think that the amount of changes that E7's gotten in the last 2 months make it, like, in my opinion, the superior game. In pretty much every aspect. Is it perfect? No. But, like, it's well on its way to being one of the better games. Like, a lot of my complaints with E7 have been addressed at this point. Like, I like PvP balance, like, is pretty much the only thing that I think could really harp on at this point. Like, I think everything else is kind, and then charms. Charm acquisition. Charm sucks, but they said that we were getting a gold and a charm dungeon coming by the end of the year. So, like, once we get a gold and charm dungeon in the game, like, what do I have to complain about aside from PvP balance?
Nuns Withkins just resubscribed for 28 months. Oh boy, 28 months. I should say something important.
You just being here is important, homie. Thank you for the support. If PvP balance is E7's biggest problem, that's an enormous problem because PvP balance is the core of the game. I mean, yeah, it is the biggest problem with the game. It's always going to be the biggest problem with the game. Until they do something about it. Like, it's the only thing I don't like about the game. If I was running it, it would be a lot different. But I don't run the game, so. And I'm just some guy on the internet, so what do I know anyway? E7 was the best release because the emulator was the only way. Have I seen the $50 backgrounds? That's for Ethereum, yeah. I saw that. That was like, ooh. Yeah, it has been bad for a bit. Although the current format we are in is like absolutely Yu-Gi-Oh to the max, right? Like the current format we are in is just crazy busted. Like everything is so broken. There's something to be said about when stuff is just like, when everything is really broken, it can be fun, but it does weigh on you after a while. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh format, bro, I just looked at the Yu-Gi-Oh Genesis format that came out. Holy, bro. That is so cool. Like, I think the Genesis format for Yu-Gi-Oh is like the coolest thing I've seen a card game do in years. I don't even play Yu-Gi-Oh and it had me considering buying into it. It's that cool. Yeah, when everyone is super, no one else is. That's exactly it, Twilight. How dare I not set the Frierens lobby? All right, for you, I got you. For you, I got you. Hold on. Let me... All right. There you go. One must sacrifice all mortal possessions to Frierens. I mean, maybe for in the pursuit of knowledge, yeah. I don't agree with it if everything is broken to the sun because I think it still lacks skill expression. It gets boring fast. You're 100% right. There is something to be said about that. One of the big things I hate about Marvel vs. Capcom, even though I think I love watching it, is that I would hate how, like, Magneto crouching short would literally beat like everything off the line in MVC2. It just comes out frame one. There's nothing you could do about it. And if you get hit by it, you probably just lose the game. There's no counterplay to it aside from just like giving up space or just blocking it, right? But it's like one of those things where if you get hit, that's it. What skill expression? You're dead. So when 3K gems got 2 Frierens and 1 artifact. I think the other thing is it came from WoW prior to playing E7, which is obviously a live service game. They nerf builds all the time, and players are okay with it because it's just expected in a game. Yeah, that's my whole thing. I really do think that nerfs are going to eventually be a necessity. I don't care what their current balancers say. Like, it's going to become a necessity at some point, right? And if it doesn't, then like kudos to you guys, because I don't know how you managed to do it, because no competitive game in history has basically done it without like bleeding out a bunch of players. Like the closest analogy to E7 right now is Yu-Gi-Oh! And they bleed players all the time because people just eventually grow tired. They just grow tired of it. And then somehow, miraculously, people keep buying into the game. But like people are like well past the point of being frustrated in Yu-Gi-Oh! But even then, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has bans. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't nerf things, they just straight up remove it from the pool. Have I tried 2x KO yet? Yeah, I tried it, but I don't like that it's essentially a 7 to 8 button game. I hate playing on pad, and the game's controls are really awkward on stick. They're really, really awkward on stick, man. Like, you could technically do it with 6, but man, does it feel like it's a massive skill issue if you can't do it on 6. Because, like, essentially, you need to have a dash macro. Because if not, and you don't, like, exactly press the buttons the same, it's not as lenient as I'd like it to be, you end up getting, like, a jab to come out, which gets you killed. When you wanted a dash, they just get whiff punished and you die. And then, like, parry is light plus heavy, which is super awkward unless you just, like, mash all the top 3 buttons, in which case you have the same issue. So it's really awkward. They do erratas? Really? I never known a Yu-Gi-Oh! To do erratas. That must be... I mean, it's been a very long time since I've touched Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably like a decade, so... In some countries, nerfs are illegal, though? No. Without some kind of compensation. I believe you can't nerf without compensation in a game like this. But, like, Summoner's War nerfs stuff all the time, and that's a global game. So why can't E7 do it? Am I going to try Riftbound? I've already tried Riftbound. I am going to try to buy into it, but I am a little bit skeptical because I think that Riftbound in set 1, Kaisa is by far the strongest thing you can play. And we already know this because it's posted up results in majors in China, right? So what's going to end up happening, I feel like, is when it comes here to the West, every Sweat Lord is just going to play Kaisa, and it's going to be a 1-deck format. Maybe like 2 decks if you could consider Master Yi. But like, Riftbound just like at a high level doesn't excite me when it releases into set 1 with basically like, here are 2 good decks. Maybe Misfortune. It's like one actual good deck, 1 deck that can counter it, and then one that's like has a good matchup against both of them, but it's not consistent. Am I following Ananta? Did I watch the newest show? I did watch it. I'm not big on sandbox games, so I'm not sure if I'll pick that one up. I always try open world games, and then I end up not liking them. Like, I know it's like anime GTA, it's like gacha GTA, but like, I don't really care for GTA. That's not my thing. I like fighting games, I like RPGs, I like card games. That's kind of my thing. That's my domain. I don't really play too much outside of that. I'll play the occasional action game. That's kind of it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. They did errata Sangan. I forgot about that. All right. All right, so that's enough yap festin', I guess. Let's get started on the actual meat and potatoes of this whole thing. Boop, boop. All right. So, could start going over some stuff that people have posted. And I'm pretty sure essentially every single person today posted a free run. Okay, I'll be real with you. Not every single person, but a good chunk of you guys did. Like, I would say like 80% of the submissions today are free run, which is not surprising whatsoever. Wait, the yapping of the stream isn't the main focus? Yeah. Alright. So this one comes from Mark over on YouTube. Says, new player, just needs some help. Alright, so let's see. Usually in the future, you want to do the other screen where I can see everything. I can see all of the stat lines, right? So like, Those of you guys who are new, basically this button here underneath the boots where my mouse is kind of circling, you click this, send me this screen. This is much better for me to review your unit. Anyways. So looking at this one, I think this is fine. I don't see anything terribly wrong with this. Looks like you have your 20 speed necklace on her. I think that for most Frierens, 230 to 240 speed is pretty acceptable, with over 4,000 attack and over 300 crit damage on either speed or destro. And if you have imprints, feel free to go faster. Like this is a triple S imprint Frieren. So you can either go more damage or more speed if you have the ability to do so. But yeah, that's basically it. I think if you have imprints for Frieren, then you can kind of push past 240. But after like watching Hino jam 240 speed Frieren in Legend, I don't really think you need to be that much faster than that. Like even Valky was playing 250 and the speed didn't seem like it mattered. It's more important to have like the big S3. Yeah, this Frieren's really good. I did it. I just got Judge Kisei. How do I build her? Like this. Yo, look at that terrible, terrible ring. Yeah. And yeah, CZN is very similar to Slay the Spire. If you don't have ML Barunka or ML Ilanav, would you get Ilanav now or wait for Barunka? Well, I would get Ilanav now because I really don't even know how you play the game without Ilanav. But here's the thing, right? Barunka is almost assured, like it's not assuredly, I shouldn't use that. I don't want to like make it seem like it's an absolute. There is a very high chance that the headhunt for the end of the year will not include Bossarunka. So you might be like, well then I'll save for Bossarunka. But the odds of Bossarunka showing up in the shop aren't going to be until like next spring, like April or May. So if you're saving coins hoping for Bossarunka and the option is get Ilanav now, get Arunka on the headhunt, there is like greater than a 50% chance that you will be like, I get Ilanav now and then I wait like a year for Bossarunka. So if Bossarunka is on the headhunt, then yeah, you just get Ilanav now and then get Bossarunka on the headhunt. But if you're like, oh, I'll get Ilanav on the headhunt and save for Bossarunka, you're going to be saving for a really long time. Barunka, never say never, Mr. Gamer. Out of nowhere, like a day before Dragon Bride Senya was legal last year, Smilegate announced it specifically so that they didn't have Dragon Bride Senya. They literally messed me by like a day. I was so livid. That's why I'm letting you know, because it just came out of nowhere, like randomly on like a Tuesday. They're like, oh, headhunt's coming. Here's the cutoff. Like a day before Senya would have been legal. They just straight up dropped it out of the blue. You could wake up tomorrow and they're like, oh, headhunt. It's like that. Yeah, you'll have enough time to see. Like, if you are really that worried, hold your coins for Ilanav and wait until the end of October, because you have a whole month to decide if you want to grab Ilanav. You will most likely know if the headhunt is in October. Like, I have a very strong opinion that the headhunt will probably be announced in October, like the 3rd or 4th week of October. Because once they go into November, then they have to let everybody get Bossarunka. And they're not, and I promise you, they're not gonna miss the opportunity to make you all swipe for a Bossarunka rerun, because everyone knows how good the character is. Like, if you are SG and you have the ability to give everyone a Bossarunka for free, or charge everyone for a Bossarunka, you're gonna charge everyone for a Bossarunka. That's just good business. I hate saying that. It's like, it's the harsh reality, but it is what it is. Two with 80 Galaxy Coin coming. I'm missing Hellion and Opsig. Should I hold for Hellion in shop or buy Opsig? If you are a cleaver, it might be better to grab Opsig because Hellion Lua is kind of not super in favor right now. Like, Opsig is very good, but very hard to use right now. That is like, I can't make that decision for you. Hellion Lua is more generically usable, and in some formats might be way better than Opsig, but right now, Opsig, if you are like a hyper aggressive player, like a cleaver, she is very strong. Opsig is absolutely not irrelevant. If you watched Valky or anybody else use her yesterday, he was blowing people up with her. She is absolutely not irrelevant. You just have to be the aggressor in the matchup. I watched Valky literally press S2, S3, cleave through on a boss Arunca, and just blow up a whole team like it was nothing. So, okay, let's move on to our next one. All right, so the next one comes from Chill Hour. Who submitted two, and I'm assuming the question is, which is the better one? So the first one. All right. So this is a arena. Looking at this first screen, I would play this if you wanted to play arena. I would not play pen set. Pen set does nothing on the character at all. Frieren, so pen set only works on single target attacks. So, the S3 and then the extra attack, the full Zunbell will not do any extra damage with this set. So you only on ordinary basic magic, ordinary offensive magic, do you get any actual bonus damage. You want to be on torrent set. And if you don't have torrent set, then just play like crit set. Like this set is like really not great for her. And then this one over here, right? This one I don't think has enough impact. Right, this is like closer to correct for PvP, but you don't have enough attack, you don't have enough crit damage, and you're like a little shy on where you want to be on speed. Again, you don't want crit, you don't want this pen set. It's really not good. Part of the reason you're having the problem you're having, by the way, is you are on a crit necklace here on speed set, and the only way that crit chance necklace works on a speed set is if you have crazy high crit damage subs on all 5 other pieces, which you do on the ring, the boot, right, and then the helmet, but you don't have it on the body and you don't have it on the sword, so it doesn't work out right. So if you want to play crit as a necklace, you really want to be on destruction set, because destruction set bonus covers for the weakness of the build, which is why you'll normally see destruction on crit chance necklace. Otherwise, it's crit damage necklace. Yep. So, there you go. This is closer to correct for arena. Like, this is actually a really good arena Frieren, aside from the 2-piece set. But, like, this one, just not enough damage. You'll see enough Frierens throughout this entire Fix It Friday session where you'll be able to tell what's a good stat line on Frieren. This one's just lacking the damage and is on the wrong sets. Alright. Let's go to our next one. This one is from GH, Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Tamacoin, Mr. I'm So Rich. Alright, this Frieren just dumpsters mine, man. This Frieren's way better than mine. Look at that friggin' sword! Holy, bro. Excuse me. No notes. Yeah, this is flexing, I feel like. No notes. Yo, this is, I'll be real with you, like, I know Valky has the higher gear score. This might be better than Valky's. It might do a little less damage, but it's faster. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. Is it that CR overcap? Yeah. Yeah, Accelerate? Yeah, Accelerate has crazy gear, man. That's what you're talking about when you say XLR, right, Cookie? Yeah, I played against Accelerate. He was the person I played in the finals of El Mage's tournament. He was the person I had to defeat to win the whole thing. And that match was like the most like difficult best of 5 set I think I've ever played in E7. Yeah, XLR is cool. Cool dude. Let's go to our next one because we don't need to flex anymore with GH. This one is from Huey. Hopefully I didn't like butcher your name. I have 2 builds and I don't know which one to use her on. Okay, so here's our first one. This first one looks pretty good. It could use a little bit more crit damage, but it looks pretty good overall. And then here's our second one. I think that this first one is closer to correct. I think if we get a little bit more crit damage, that would be good. This is Shooty. Okay. Thoughts on the Fern equipment pack. If you are a brand new player, it is worth the money. I think it's one of the best packs for new players ever. And for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, I'll just show you guys. So, if you don't mind spending money on the game, where are you? Event pack. Oh yeah, we're buying that later. Where are you? Here we go. This pack. So, every piece of gear gives 17 speed on speed set, basically. Well, this one's pen set. The boots obviously don't, but it's basically all 17 speed gear. Which, if you're a veteran, like, it's pretty good. But yeah, just 17 speed is just a good spot to be in. I mean, I bought the old ones like last year. I bought both of the 17 speed packs and I don't regret it. But I think now with otherworldly gear, it's a bit easier to get higher speed pieces than it was just a few months ago. So they're not as good for veterans. But like if you're brand new, like holy is that gear insane. That gear is so good for a new player.
Come back soon.
It's not gonna let you be like push Emperor or like Legend tier, but like it'll get you started and you'll feel like you have a really powerful character. Yeah. It's weird because it says it's optimal on Fern. I don't think I'd play it on Fern, but it is literally good. Like, I'll be real with you. The Fern... Where is it? Let me go look at that again.
What do you think?
The Fern pack here, right? This pack, I think is like, aside from the 2 pen sets, like these 3 pieces are actually good on Frierens. Like these 4 pieces are actually good on Frierens. All the speed set pieces are good on Frierens. And then what's on this one here? Oh, it's not the sword and the boot. That's a shame. Because if this right here was immunity, like you could actually go for it. I don't think I'd buy this one, but like I said, if you like wanted a good set of starter DPS gear, like this is good for 27. Yeah. Well, that's why I bought it, Lamp, because I just didn't have DPS pieces that had decent speed on them on the right side. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just take a 17 necklace and ring because I just have like a billion 16s but no 17s or higher. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, to wrap this up, this one is closer to correct. You want a little bit more crit damage. I think once you get if you get some imprints with Frierens, it'll be a lot better. Like it cannot be understated how good the self-imprint is for Frierens. It will make things a lot easier on you. All right, let's move on to our next one. This one is from Pooty, who says, "I wish I had wish I had counter gear." He typed it. He said, "Which I had counter gear," but I was like, "That's definitely a phone typo," because I know he plays on his phone. This is like, oh, it's speed set. I don't know about that. Ooh, I don't know about that. Damage is like fine, because this is how much damage I have on mine on counter set. I have more, actually I have more damage than this, but like, if you wanted to play speed, Lorena, sure. Oh, yo, tell me later on, y'all. I'm not gonna remember in the middle of the stream. Because I'm gonna try to get through as many requests as I can during this stream segment. Because I have a hard stop in about 2.5 hours. Because I have to make dinner and then I have to go pick my family up from the train station. So. I only got started this game a couple weeks ago because I heard about the Frierens clad, but I have 100% crit and 331 crit damage using only destruction set. Hey, that's pretty good. Depending on your attack, that's pretty good. Yeah, destruction would be better here. I definitely think you want to be on counter set with Commander Lorena, though. Now, if you're playing her in PvP, you want counter set. This is a very interesting character. I want to play more with her in RTA. I really got to figure out a build that I like with her. Yoha Amiki Rat. Maybe. All right. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see how speed set works out on Commander Lorena. Maybe this is better than I think it is. Maybe counter. I still feel like on paper counter is the best, but maybe like even Destro might work out. Just get like big chunky damage on the character and just say, nah, I don't need Destro. No, not yet, Kalums. I'm going through in order of which they were posted. Oh, okay. Let me see this. Oh, God. I see. There we go. All right. He said, remember, kids, always drink your milk. So this is milk from Nikke. Then this is the new version of milk. I heard she's really good, by the way. I heard milk is really, really strong. The new version, which sucks because I played the original milk who was absolutely god awful for months. And now she got a new version and I don't have her. It feels bad. All right. Let's move on to. All right, we'll move on to Luzica. Interesting. This is an interesting build. Yo, this is fire, actually. I kind of like this. I feel like our damage is low, but I'll be real with you. I kind of like this. This is kind of good. Yo, I actually think this is good as shit. Yo, wait, hold on. This might actually, like, yo, L's Fist Commander Lorena might go hard. Dude, this L's Fist Commander Lorena might be insane. Torrent feels kind of weird when she's single target only, but I assume it's just this is just a stats thing. Yeah, she has built-in lifesteal, yes. She has built-in HP, guys. She has built-in lifesteal. Yeah, I think this is sick, actually. Alright, yo, can we add this one to the folder? Yo, hold on, let me add this one to the folder. The folder of cool builds. Alright. Alright, that's getting added to the folder of cool builds. Yeah, they got rid of raid like literally last month. Gotcha, Addict. On who to build, I have on my channel like the best PvE units. Like it's been updated as like 2-3 months ago, for the most part. But for the most part, you just kind of pick a mode and focus on the characters that are good for that mode. Hall of Trials is almost always the character that is up on the banner. So, spoiler alert, Frierens is probably the character you need to do Hall of Trials this upcoming week. And then, yeah, after that, it's just, oh, I'm doing expos, I make this team, so on and so forth. Yeah, healing is on RS1. Yeah, this is actually sweet, dude. I think this is way cooler than Counter. I actually like this a lot. I think this is awesome. I kind of want to play this. I didn't think my Revenge Gear is good enough for this, but this is sick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna like go blow my nose over here real fast. Alright, sorry about that. Had to blow my nose and then wash my hands after. Wait, Blue Monkey, are you serious? Don't lie to me. Don't do that to me. Hold on a second. I want to check something on this other monitor. If that's real, dude, I'm out. No way. Get out of here. What is this even? All right, chat. I need to show you this. So we started this stream talking about how Magic announced a new Final Fantasy product along with like a Star Trek set and a bunch of other stuff, right? All right, cool. So they just announced The Office. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. This is real. This is actually real. Why? Why is it real? Is this what the professor feels like? Like, I just... What? You know what? I give up. I give up. Oh my god, dude. I give up. Alright, so we got... what I didn't show you guys is when I looked at that Office thing up, because Blue Monkey was the one who pointed it out in chat that it was a real thing. I had to double check it. What I didn't show you guys is there's also an Iron Maiden set, like as in the band, Iron Maiden. I saw that also, and I was like, cool. Alright. Yo, just end me, bro. Alright. You guys want a Jaws set? Yo, we really are the Fortnite of card games now, dude. We really are the Fortnite of card games. You can't make this shit up, bro. That's a real card. Wait, this is actually real. Whenever draws out common damage to a player, because that many blood tickets over a non-creature. Yo, this card is awesome, actually. No, stop! Bro, I need them to chill the hell out. Alright. I'm sorry to derail this even more. This is not April Fool's Day. I promise you, this is not April Fool's Day. Cool. This is real. This was just announced while I was on stream. Like, this is like literally within the last like 10 minutes. Yo, you guys want to play Ghost? You want to play Ghost of Tsushima as your commander? All right, what else did I miss? And then we'll get back to the actual stuff. I'll get back to the actual stuff. This is actually the most insane thing I think they've ever done. Is there any... Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. This means nothing to you guys, but I'm buying this. All right, so this is Don Don. This is an alternative format that somebody made up. It's like this guy and his little brother made up this alternative format that I think is very cool. So I'm going to be buying this one because I've always wanted to make a Don Don deck. I think it's a really cool thing. It's essentially like a two-player game that you and your opponent each share a deck, and you play it like you would like War or, you know, Old Maid or something like that. It's very fun. Is Aloy real or getting the Genshin treatment? She is. All right. Give me one more moment, because I also just saw something else that's real. And I need you guys to see this. All right, you guys ready for one more crossover here? I don't think you guys are ready for this last crossover one. All right, let me pull it up for you. And then we'll go back to Fix It Friday. We really are the Fortnite of card games. Yeah, bro. You guys want to play as Furby, bro? Yeah, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. Oh my god, dude. I'll be real with you, the Jaws card is sick. What's the next Cabbage Patch Kid? Yeah. Avatar The Last Airbender comes out on Thanksgiving, right? And then they were like, oh, bro, you also want this? Yeah, we really are just Fortnite, the card game. That's it. They should just rename us to Fortnite, the card game, dude. All right. Watch the Make a Tamagotchi set? No. Wait, did they actually announce Teen Titans as a set? Or are you just messing with me? That would... The thing is, we already had Fortnite. We already had a Fortnite collab in Magic the Gathering. It already happened. Alright, so this one is from Crocs. Everybody loves elves, but this one made me poor, SG. Oh, maybe poor on Skystones. Okay. I misread you. Hey, the damage is really good. I think if I were you, I would probably chase a little bit more speed on the body. I think if you can get a faster body, even if it tanks your crit damage, I think that would be good. And then obviously if you get more imprints, you'll be able to drop crit chance from other pieces. Right? And that might help you out a bit. But otherwise, I think this looks pretty good. Like, you'll be able to, if you can get imprints, you'll be able to change this boot to something better. And then you'll be able to get a faster body. So yeah, these are the two pieces you want to focus on trying to eventually phase out. Right? The body and the boot. The boots are really good. But if we ever get more imprints of Frierens or we start slating her, then these boots become obsolete. And then we can go for a big crit damage boot. And then we could go for a heavy speed body. And that'll kind of make it all just kind of smooth over. How long until the dad joke collab? They kind of had one of those. It bombed miserably. Yeah, I mean, of the ones that we just showed you guys, like, I'm gonna buy the Dan Dan one, and I'm probably gonna buy the PlayStation one, because my friend taught me out of buying Lara Croft Tomb Raider, and I regret it to this day. And even though I don't think I will play the characters from the PlayStation collab, I promised Divine that I would try to finish Ghost of Tsushima before the end of the year. And then if I liked it, I would pick up Ghost of Yotei. Because, like, I'm really big on samurais, so he thought it would be, like, a perfect game for me. He, like, gifted me it, and I just haven't gotten around to playing it. Some friend I am, right? So I told him I would try to finish playing it this year. And if I like it, then maybe I just want to play the Ghost of Tsushima character. I think that would be pretty sick. No problem. All right, let's go move on to our next one. It comes from Luzica, but Luzica already submitted one. Let me see, is this a flex? Yeah, that's a flex. All right, I'll show off the flex, and then I'll go next. From the person who brought you Revenge Lorena, this is the Frierens flex. Ghost of Tsushima is really good. Yeah, a lot of people tell me to play Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Revenge pay or when you know you want to. I'm working on it, bro. Hey, let's go. This next one is from Zalafania, who I haven't seen in a minute. How you doing, Zalafania? Hopefully you are well. Shrugs was the comment. I don't think this one's it.
I believe in you.
I think we want a bit more bulk than that. That's just me. Yeah, I think you usually want to play 180 ER with some kind of artifact like Shamadra's Staff or Unfading Memories that gives ER to Maid Chloe to kind of boost her over 200. Even Guardian Ice Crystals, right? Some kind of ER artifact with 180 here, and then you want to kind of juice up your defense and speed a little bit as a result. I mean, I know you're on counter, so I can't expect much more in the speed department, but hey, we could at least get more defense. Like 18-18 feels feasible. I think we could at least push for that. Yeah, see, 4 mana, 7/7 agrees. Yes, that is. Yeah, that's Anna Fox. Did I get the idle cheer, ref? No. Oh, the I believe in you, because it's idle cheer. Okay, I got you. Yeah, idle cheer is like not super great, I feel like, on Maid Chloe. Old Labyrinth Ring, yeah, I know. I miss Old Labyrinth already. Alright. Next up, we move to Aderon. 4K, 300, 240. Yeah, this is pretty textbook. Yeah, this is good. I think this is a good Frieren. This is actually impressive that you could build this without the imprints. It's really good. I think once you get imprints on this, it'll be a lot better. Is Maid Father worth playing? Yes, she's very strong right now. Maid is very good. She's super meta right now, I feel like. I think out of all the characters in the patch, she's the one that's getting played the most. Even though it's, I think the best character from the patch is probably Little Queen Charlotte. Maid Chloe feels like the most played one. Nah, GH, I'm doing the same thing. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't recommend it. I'm buying a second Illinav myself come next Wednesday. I'm buying another Illinav just so I can have another one. Let me check my coin situation. I want to check my coins.
I have lots of good wares. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm super buying another Illinav. Like, I bought another Luna because I wanted to have one just to be able to use on Guild Wars or just for racing. I want to build a 300 speed Luna. And then have my normal Luna. Yeah, so I'm buying Illinav, and then I'll hold the other 80, and 40 of that I'm gonna hold for Hellion Lua, and I'm gonna take Successor Teiyu with my Headhunt. I hate saying this, but Successor Teiyu is like the #1 character I wish I had. Like, I would cleave so much more often if I had Successor Teiyu. If I had Successor Teiyu, I would actually cleave regularly. Like, I would play, like, I would play Paladus more, I would play Zeo more, and I would cleave more often. Like, he is such a important piece for aggro pivot right now. Not having him feels awful. Yeah, but the thing is, if he gets banned on 4-5, if I take Successor Teiyu and then also Ludwig, I get to cleave them. Because they usually they get rid of Ludwig, and there's no other good cleave follow-up. It's like, cool, if you have Teiyu and Ludwig, you get to cleave them. But if you only have one, they just ban it, and then you just go, oh, okay, cool. My Zeo shit. All right. So. All right, so we're Aderon. You got the good Frierens. Your Frierens, I think, looks better than mine. All right. Next one comes from Luxeus, who says, here's a break from the collab elf girl by using another elf girl. I'm not too sure if her bulk speed stats are correct, but this is what I have so far. This is a character that can be played anywhere from 200 speed to 290 plus. So there is no correct like HP speed threshold. I think 100F with 12 to 1300 defense, 25k, 250 speed is pretty much average, like on the character. Like that is like perfect ballpark. Like this is like textbook. I feel like I'm pretty sure mine is exactly the same as this. Let me double check. I am fairly confident my Ida is exactly the same as this. Yours is even better than mine. Mine's on junk gear. But you could see like it's basically the same. I have 25k, roughly around 250 speed, 100F. I need to honestly put better gear on her. Honestly, I just need better gear in general. I need to roll more gear. I feel like I should play Ida more than I do. I actually think she fits my style pretty well. I just always forget she exists. I feel like I'm playing pretty poorly lately in RTA, and that's just because I haven't been playing really actively for like 5-6 weeks at this point. But like there's a lot of characters like I just forget exists. Like I forget Charlotte exists. I forget Ida exists. I forget so many characters, right? Exist. Like the meta has way too many good characters right now. You could play so much shit. It's very, very daunting. Like it's not like metas of old where like there's only like 20, 30 viable characters. There's like 100 characters that are good in this meta. It's really daunting to play in. Yeah, Setsuka also. This is a very hard format to be good in. Red Charlotte? No. Not Red Charlotte. Alright. So yeah, Lux, that's a good festive Ida. Alright, we move on now to Tenabe, who was showing me some game earlier that I still know nothing about. I don't understand these youngsters and their newfangled internet games. And of course, Joe, yeah. Attack's good. Crit damage is low, but that's kind of balancing out here. I think we're a little slow. If we can pick up like 5 or 10 speed, 15 speed, anywhere between 5 and 15 speed, I feel a little bit better about it. But there's no doubt this is going to do a lot of damage. Like, I think it's playable. But I think you want more speed. Boots are a little bit rough. Like, gear score is low for what effectively amounts to max starting roll. Flat attack. It's not much. Like, this is effectively, like, on this character in particular, this is like 24% attack on these boots. She has like 14 and change attack. Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much how I feel about it. Ring is kind of okay. Boots are just kind of okay. I think we could improve the quality of those. Hey, what's going on, Durstar? How are you? Alright, see ya, Crocs. Thanks for stopping by. Glad I was able to get your review while you were still here. Alright. Let me see, I got a DM. Okay, cool. We're all good. Alright. Our next one was from Kepo. Alright, this one is one where I'm gonna lean a little bit on chat, because this is another character that I have and I never play him because I forget I have him. So I think looking at this is like, obviously not having the artifact max sucks. But I think this is pretty close to correct. Crit damage is kind of low, but like normally from what I see, he's like 1500 defense, 27k HP, like 170 speed, 300 crit damage, something like that. Give him symbol. Yeah, it definitely looks like we need more crit damage. 310 at least, crit damage is a must. Damn, dude, then what does that say about me? I think I'm only like 280. Am I 280 or 300? What am I? No, I'm 300 on the nose. And I have a, yeah. Yeah, mine looks like this. Yeah, Destro Health is what I'm on right now. Yep, we have no artifact charms, so that's why I'm missing the last 100 health, which would put me over 27k. So, like I said, this is how I've been playing him. I'm not 100% familiar how others play him, but this is how I've been playing him. He needs the crit. Yeah, you need the crit damage. I agree with that. You absolutely have to have the crit damage because his value comes from his S3. And if his S3 doesn't put up big numbers, then he feels kind of bad. If he needs stats, you could also run Ilanav artifacts and save 15 more crit. Yeah, but I like having a precious connection because you get the soul burn. I think that's going to end up being the best one for him. For the damage increase and also the soul for the guaranteed soul burn. Yeah, I think that's basically what it comes down to. We just need more crit damage. We need like 50 more crit damage. I think 300 is pretty much the floor on him. Need to be about... Okay, so people are saying you could be like over 290 is fine. But you really, really, really want him to be like 300. Everyone on reversal set you encounter on ladder will make you bald, surely. You like the speed? I mean, I'm you could say I was 170, which is the same as my boss Arunca, which I think is fine. Yeah, they're about 150 speed. Right, it's 300 crit and then goes 140 speed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been trying to go for, Spatial. Like, I mean, I'm like you can see, once I max the arty, I'll be 15, 27, 170. I don't think this one's like too far off what I was originally thinking, but based on where the artifact is, you're probably missing like 250, 300 HP on it. So you can actually drop some HP to pick up the crit damage also. You could try to drop about 1,000 health. So basically we need to drop a little speed, a little bit of health, and then we need to, and some of the ER. Or is he 20 base? So we have 8, he's 12 base. So we have 8 on the ring that doesn't do us any favors. So yeah, we need to pick up more crit. We need to pick up crit damage, basically. Machine Gun says 150 speed is good to BH. Okay. The dream would be 130 speed with a reversal set IML. Yeah, that could be something to consider. I like reversal on him, but Tristan always tells me it's copium, and I'm like, I don't think it's copium at all. I think it's actually good on him. So, is what it is. Yeah, 150. Stuff to consider. All right. Thank you for the input, chat. All right. We got King Afro up next. Frierens, the very best there is. When you absolutely, positively have to kill everything on the screen except no substitutions. LOL, my new friend. Oh, wow. That damage is kind of crazy. And it could still get even better. You're still missing imprints and also that. Wow. Yeah, the helmet is actually crazy. Holy shit, dude. Yo, this is really, really good. For speed set, this is insane. I think my only real complaint is I wish it was a little faster, but like, how else are you pulling that off? I don't think you are. Yeah, so this is definitely like if it's gotta die. Yeah, only way this improves, I think, is different ring. Man, really, really hard to get that out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's chest. It's either chest or ring is your best spot to pick up speed. It's a pretty insane Frierens, all things considered. It's imprints to push more stats, so which is a painful answer to give. Yeah. I mean, we're almost there. At that point, like, you could probably get some slates over time and finish this. Yeah, this is kind of insane. This damage is really, really impressive. This is a really well built Frieren. I mean, oh, okay, you're talking about Fox has it. All right, I think we'll move on to our next one because this Frieren is just insane. All right, this one's from Mr. Elaine. Planning to only use her with the ER warfare in RTA. Honestly, that's not a bad way to go about it. We got Strike. I can see it. I could see it. Only take her into ER Strike, but that's kind of a bit of a doozy. You know, what I feel like I should do is I should go and build a Lorena that is just one ER team imprint away from having the necessary ER for the passive. Because I will always take an ER Knight with her. And that way I'll always be able to enable it. How is Commander for RTA with the buff? Good. Actually good. She's actually like a really, really good turn 2 unit. I like her a lot. Yeah, I don't think I have any real complaints on this one. This one is gonna just do a lot of heavy lifting. Like a lot of heavy lifting. If you're only using it during ER warfare rules, or you're pairing it with like Christie. Only playing a player with Christie. I don't like that idea. I like having the idea of having her have some ER, but you want to go and get away with as little as possible. If you could play her, like, I mean, if they just gave her this kit without the ER requirement, she'd just be so stupid. She would be like absolutely broken. Brett, do you also like Lorena? Is that a real question, Fox? Like, literally, that's like all Brett's been playing in our mocks. Ayaya face. That's actually true, it is Ayaya face. I mean, I don't see any real changes that I would make to this one. I mean, that helmet's a little bit lackluster, but otherwise, you have a swap also on the sword. Technically a swap on the boot also. 13 attack for 14, but is what it is. Moving on to Jiraiya. Turns out, years of playing the game, I still don't have unfitting memories, Kryga. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I like this. Yeah, I don't think I like this. Like, 23k HP is good, but like, how much effective HP are we really? Let me go check this real fast. I don't even think we're much better than the average. It's a push, Gorilla. Okay, so this is 138 versus, what's the standard? 126. It's barely, it's tankier for sure, but it's like 5 to 8% tankier than the standard made Chloe in exchange for being 50 speed slower and having like 15 less ER. I don't think I'd take that trade. I don't like that trade actually at all. It's like barely an increase to bulk for a slight decrease to ER and a massive decrease to speed. I think that if we had like really, really good gear on the set, like reversal set, it would work out, but I'm not really sold on this. I think the lack of speed boots really hurts us. Well, and in which case, then after you switch off of health boots, then you don't have defense percentage. You're missing defense, so then you need to make up for that somehow. So I just think that, like, overall, I think we went too slow or not enough bulk. I mean, even if we're gonna go this slow, like, even somebody like Cookie has, like, crazy ER and bulk if they're gonna go this slow. But this is just, like, slightly better than the average maid, right? Like, the average maid is, like, 125, 128 of EHP, and this one's, like, 135. So, like, it's barely an increase, or not really much of a gain elsewhere. So I just don't see it. I'm not sitting here saying I think reversal set's bad on Maid Chloe. I just don't think that this configuration of pieces is correct. I think if we're gonna be this slow, we gotta be way tankier, right? It just doesn't feel like we're tanky enough. Yeah, our immunity set also probably should go. You're right. Immunity should go to push more stats elsewhere. You kind of need it. Elf Mage was trying this and didn't get much value on Reversal Maid. Yeah, I think if you're going to play Maid every game, I think you get more value on Reversal if you play it with other characters. I think having characters on your team with Maid that are on Reversal is good. I don't think Maid herself is good on Reversal. The reduction damage is on when she enters the battle. She doesn't reduce damage, she reduces fixed damage, meaning she's good versus Renak. Personally, I think Maid naturally cycling faster for more healing is more value than a one-time CR push. Agreed. That's why counter is good on her, because if you actually get a counter on Maid Chloe, it is more advantage than being on speed set. You're taking a hit to your average performance for the possibility of gaining a lot of value if you counter. Next one comes from Oracle Senpai, who says, "Finally got a balance patch in all caps." Hey, let's go. Pretty good operator cigarette. 98 crit is pretty funny, considering you need to crit here. No EE. That's rough. Wait, this is 290. Holy shit. This is 290. Holy. This is 290 with the EE. I don't think you need to be that fast. I think 280 with the EE is fine. I think that's like, I don't think you need to be much faster than that. Like, who the hell are you trying to race OpSig on? Like, 270 to 280 I think is fine. And ideally, if you can get Torrent Set, you play Torrent Set, because it's just a huge boost to the overall character's damage. Otherwise, I think I'm good with this. You might have some issues bursting people down. Maybe you try to pick up some more damage in exchange for speed. Yeah, opener cigarette. Yeah, I don't think you need to be this fast, tell me. So the Fallen Cecilia is best to mitigation of damage. You mean, okay, so Fallen Cecilia is good at generically mitigating damage, and both Maid Chloe and Fallen Cecilia reduce fixed damage. They reduce fixed damage at the same rate, but Fallen Cecilia also doubles as a way to absorb damage for your team. So Maid Chloe is like another Renak counter without making Fallen Cecilia the only good counter. Because a lot of people would take Renak and Fallen Cecilia, so you couldn't counter Renak. And now you could take Maid Chloe. They can't box you out of Renak. Out of countering Renak. That's kind of the whole point of the buff. Do you think 240 OpSig could still work? It's asking a lot. You gotta be against a dirt slow team. OpSig could counter Rose. OpSig counters a lot of stuff in the current format. You just have to be the aggressor in the matchup. I think she really operates best in that like 250 to 280 range, somewhere in there. That's from what I've seen. That's what I feel like. I feel like she's best as like a bridge first and a nuke option second. Basically, if you suspect your opponent's on Protset or is playing like Fallen Cecilia, then you play Opsig to punish if you've already got turn 1 locked up. Yeah. It is without the EES. So that's my suggestion. Maybe bring the attack up about another 150-ish. Bring the crit damage up like 10 more. Drop the speed slightly by like 10. And then go Torrent if you can. If you have Torrent, you don't even really need to touch the damage numbers. Alright, let's go to Hokichi. I wish I had faster gear for her. 3750, 294. So this is how I have Frierens built currently, and I don't like it. I actually think you want to be slower. You're saying you wish I had faster, but like I don't think that being faster on Frierens does much. Right? I think that there's a point, you'll hit a tipping point where the damage is just super, super good on her, and I think that number is around 240 to 250. Like that range, like the 230, 250 range, depending on your level of imprints, is like where I think I really want to be. Because then your damage is just super explosive. You do so much damage in that range. But at like 260 plus, without imprints especially, without max imprints, I feel like you're just not going to put up the numbers to make her feel really nuts. This type of Frierens is used for aggro. Also, the soul cycling feels good. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It didn't feel great for me. And the people that I look to when I think of aggro players, they're all playing Frierens at 240 or 250. So that makes me think that 260 isn't really worth the extra 10 speed isn't worth the damage. Yeah, so here's the Opsig. So this is what I was talking about. He's saying this deletes anything with a barrier. So it's slightly more damage, but you see it's like only 260 speed. You don't need to be that crazy. And you got a 10 speeder. Did you get that the first try, Callums? I only got a 9. I need to play Holo Trials this week, man. I need to just start stockpiling some of these currencies, man. It's super rough out here. I'm super broke on Fate's Gaze. First try, rough, man. I never get any. Hand Guy's the only one I've ever gotten first try. Yeah, exactly. There's a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot for Frierens where if you're too fast, you'll get a lot of souls and she'll be hard to kill, but she won't deal any damage. And so you won't be able to blow up the enemy team before they kind of stabilize and run you over. And if you are too slow, then, right, you don't have enough soul generation. So there's like a sweet spot where it's like, this does a good amount of damage and still cycles through my souls meaningfully. What do you think about the hunt events? Is it worth it to spend leaves in the otherworldly hunt, even if the 20% extra jaunt rate is kind of sucks? I don't know. I actually don't have much, like... I originally was like, oh, I'll full send on it. And then Tristan let me know that it was barely worth it. And I was like, oh, well, that's disappointing. But like, what else am I using it on? I only use my extra leaves and stuff for hunt events. So even if the increased rate is like garbage, what am I using it on? Rift? Rift doesn't feel good, at least to me. It's never really felt great. I mean, like the new change, I at least feel like maybe is it the most efficient usage of stamina? Maybe not. But at least when I do see items, I feel like there's a good chance that it's something I'll use. Like, I don't know. For me, so far, the otherworldly stuff, it's a small sample size that it's only my experience. I feel like the gear that I get is actually good. Like, I feel like, you know, I'll walk away from a 30 run going, hey, there's like 4 usable pieces in here that I can go after. And I don't really ever get that feeling from Hunt or from Rift. I feel like it's largely a crapshoot with those. Yeah, like, I feel like I'm actually making progress towards gearing my characters with the new system. So I think I'd rather, even if it's not the most efficient thing, I think I'd rather drop my stuff into it. That's how it's been for me. And I know that there are other content creators out there who've been saying, like, Rift is better, or it's, you know, the data says that this is the most efficient thing. And that's fine. Maybe on a long enough sample size, I'll be proven wrong. But for right now, like, from what little I have played, it has felt like, you know, I put like 200 leaves into the Otherworldly Hunts, the past buff event. And everybody told me it wasn't that efficient and I wasted my leaves. But I walked out with some bangers. I felt pretty good about my 200 leaves spent. Yep. All right. Let's move on to Timothy. Alright, so Timothy gave me two options and said, feel free to grade whichever one I want. Option number one is another Frieren. Option number two is something beautiful. So I'll let chat decide which one we're looking at. Yes, Lusaka, I think it's genius. I actually think I want to build that. Option number two, because it's beautiful. Okay. Anyone else want to chime in? Yeah, we could go with option number one, which is a Frierens, or option two, something beautiful. Brent says no, because I already saw. He's cheating. All right, we're gonna go with option number two. It's a Muna. It's a sad-looking Muna, but it's a Muna nonetheless. All right. Yep. All right. I think this is actually pretty good. This is basically the same as my Luna. You're like slower than mine, but I'm not expecting people to go as gung-ho on Luna as I did. Like, Luna has some of my like absolute best speed bruiser gear. She's got like the best I could possibly put on her. But yeah, this is really, really good. I think this is a pretty good Luna. You could potentially, no, this looks like this was a swap based on this. So it looks like we're stuck with that attack. That's rough. Yeah, not much to say here. No notes, just as long, eventually we'll get, you know, better pieces, like higher gear score pieces, but otherwise, yeah, I have no notes on this one. My poor Luna doesn't even have penguins. I'm sorry. You want a second Luna for that build? Let me see something real fast. Here, Fox, I got you. Does this make you feel better?
Will there ever be a day when the world finds happiness?
Does this make you feel better?
Will there ever be a day when the world finds happiness?
I mean, you can let me know anytime. Go back. No, go back to level 1.
Day when the world finds happiness.
There you go. How's it feel? I leveled it just for you. Isn't she beautiful? Big. I saw people feel locking like crazy for other copies of Free Art. What do you think about free to play? You think it's must? I think 3 is strong. 3 is the right number. If you could afford more, get more. If you get lucky, congratulations. But I think 3 is the right number. What is this? Or is this rule? See, I need to build this, bro. Like, I need to put like my best speed shit on Ahmed, because like my Ahmed is dog, and I feel like I'm gonna need her. Stop 310 Ahmed. It's Kalem's, bro. These whales out here are making us look bad. What are we gonna do? All right. Our next build comes from one Mr. Ice Lord. Last post before my vacation. These units are beyond atrocious, but having a full team of them rolling their eyes is absolutely hilarious. Well, that happens. That was a thing. Yes, Odin, I think it is. I think that's fine. If Calum's just playing that, then you're good enough at 260. Good enough for speed demons, good enough for you. Yo, these units actually are dog. What the hell? Why is it on Junkyard Dog? Is it because it's junk? Is this a subtle, like, is this a hint? Is this the author's way, the artist's way of letting me know? The chef's way of letting me know that it's trash? Is that it? Oh my god, bro. In case you're wondering why this is up here, you can check out on YouTube the most recent VOD from Wednesday, where we played ratio format. Ice Lord literally played a team of 5 of these, one of each color. So you can go check that out if you would like to see it. I have to say, I respect the hustle, man. Like, we level 60 6-star awaken these things. We just, like, casually threw away, like, thousands of stamina and resources just into the ether for content. Alright, our next one. Who's this? This is from Pro Rin. I want to try out Buff Ruel with the new set. Thoughts? Speed is good. HP is very good. ER is decent. It's like the minimum acceptable level. But that defense is like, wow, that is not good. That is not good on Ruel. Ruel has the second highest base defense in the whole game. You could sneeze and she still has like 1800. It's kind of impressive, honestly. So this one is, let me see how much effective HP this is. This is 140k effective HP versus a standard Ruel. A standard Ruel is the same. So you actually have, no, actually, this is the same. This is actually the same. So then I guess there's nothing really for me to complain about. It's the same average speed and effective HP. It's just slightly less on the ER than a standard Ruel. To be fair, that was before the exclusive equipment though. So now with the extra EE, the old Ruel would be slightly better. So you kind of still do want to try to pick up a couple of points of defense. Especially because like 1% defense on this character is literally 8 defense. It's pretty insane. So like, for example, the helmet, if you could change like the 7 defense to 9, that literally right there puts you at 1492. And then if you can get like another point of defense literally anywhere else, like this necklace, if the necklace, you could swap this defense to 9, that would be another 16. So you could very easily climb up effective HP on Ruel. She's pretty easy to do it. Ring could go 13 to 14. That's another 8 points. Boots 13 to 14, another 8 points. Yeah. What this Ruel could look like with the EE. Okay. Ruel, dude, Monday morning, I'm grabbing my Ruel EE. This weekend for Hunt Buff, my goal is to farm a reversal set for Ruel. I think the reversal set's really good on her. So I think you have the right idea. And honestly, I should put my 30 Guardian Ice Crystals on Ruel also, because I draft her a lot, and I don't draft other Soul Weavers. There's a website you could use to do it, Volric, or you could just use Fribbles. Fribbles actually has a built-in calculator for it. Here, let me show you. I think I'm gonna break my stream with this. I haven't used this view in a bit, but there you go. Okay. So you can see like the Ruel that we just looked at was like 23K or whatever. And it's 136. Right? And then if you look at the standard Ruel, did I do it right? No, the standard Ruel is 20K here. Yeah, you can see it's like roughly the same. I don't quite have it right. Right? But you get the idea. It's like roughly equivalent. It's like much closer than you think it is. No reversal. I spent like 200 leaves. I've also spent 200 leaves farming for reversal and I haven't gotten it yet. I plan to buy the monthly leaf pack and the burning passion packs to just have more grinding for tomorrow. I'm gonna pretty much zero out a bunch of stuff. Reversal. No, it's reversal set. It used to be called Revival when it was first shown, but then they changed the name to Reversal once it went live. Where are you? Unless I could show you what I was talking about. You can see it clearly says right there, reversal set. I have some very good pieces for Ruel. I just don't have boots. That's what it is. I don't have boots, so I don't have a ring. So I literally have 3 good pieces for Ruel, but I don't have a full set. So like you can see, this is a really good piece for Ruel. This is another insane piece for Ruel. And then I think I have a body piece. I think it's Dees. This piece is like okay. Because I can have a swap. I can change the crit damage to ER. Like this piece you change to ER. And that's another good piece for Ruel. But then like we get to the right side pieces and it's like, holy shit, I don't have pieces. I like literally don't. I have no ER ring like whatsoever. I have no boots. So. Channel the streamer luck. Roll one piece. No, Sputnik. Were you not here for yesterday for Frierens summons? Holy shit. Streamer luck was not real. It was super bad. My luck was terrible. You think Landy Artifact is good for ML Cigarette? Only if you are somebody who has if you have turn 1 locked up, like your whole goal, your whole strategy revolves around like playing like Veronica Ahmed, so you always have turn 1, then I think Wall is good. If you ban like Harsteady Zio and you take like Renak Veronica Ahmed is like your top 3 all the time, then yeah, you can play Wall of Water on ML Cigarette. Otherwise, I would not touch it. Right? Let me double check. I'm not making... yeah. Yeah, grant stealth only at the end. It's Landy that gives the stealth at the start. Yeah. The sword Setsuka hugs tightly. I'm scared. Oh. Well, yeah. Wait, that's not even a sword. That's a bow. You lied. You lied to chat. That's not a sword. It's a bow. It says it right there. Bow of Grudges. Do you agree that they should change the background of the reversal icon to red from blue? Yes. My playstyle is always whoever goes first wins. Oof. I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere I missed, but... Anyways, our next one comes from Wolverick, who's in the chat. I don't really care about Frieren, but I'm glad to see some maid love. Why? Why no fan of Frieren? It's a really good show. I think you want to drop some speed, pick up some defense, and I think you're good from there. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, when I first started playing RTA, I used to play maid at 250. 250 speed. 250, 260 speed is what I used to play Maid Chloe at. So like for 220, this is pretty good actually. I mean, it's faster than the average, but we just have less bulk, and I think that's probably an okay trade-off. I would change my name to Bo if she hugged me like that, talking about Setsuka. I still haven't watched it yet. It's on my huge to watch list. Hey, make some time for it. We did a watch party for it. Like, we watched it all together as like a group. We set some time aside for it. Sadly, that's over now, but hey, now that it's here, that better time, no better time than right now, I guess, to do it, unless you're like super swamped with work. Why is Fox telling Bread how it is? I feel like this is like a troll. Honestly, like, yeah, at 220, I think this is probably fine. All right. Next up is Bread. All right, what did Bread send us this time? Is it in 440p? It's not, or so it's not 480p. So it needs a bit more gear score, but for ER and CC, then she should pretty much be good. This is actually really good. Yeah, we definitely need more crit chance. What unit are what gear are we trying to replace? What's the best spot to replace? No crit chance on the ring hurts. Yeah, no crit chance on the ring really hurts, but that's 32 ER. You could essentially change the defense on the ring to 5% crit chance, so that would give you 93. But then where the hell are you getting the other 7? Using cigarettes for higher HP. I don't know if that matters that much. As long as you're over 7k so you don't die to Renak, I think you're probably fine. Yo, clearly we use an artifact that gives us crit chance, and then we're good. Wukong artifact is actually kind of good idea, so solid. Yeah, Wukong artifact seems really good on Arena, actually. Bread could test this build when he snipes you. Well, joke's on him, dude. I'm gonna start playing off stream so that way he doesn't know. No. I think this is really good, though. Like, if we could find a way to fix the crit chance problem, like, we're kind of in the money. Like, this is a really good arena. Crow Artie? I don't think Crow Artie does enough here. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, did they change her soul burn? But if it's still spiral breakthrough, it's 20. You only get 10 for Crow. Did we change it? Is it still spiral breakthrough? It is, yeah. Nah, I don't like that idea. I actually think Elle's Fist goes hard on this character, man. That one seems insane to me. I think Elle's Fist seems like a really, really, really good build around for her. Yeah, I don't like Siggers on her at all. I like Glutton or like any damage already. Anything that just gives damage, I'm good at. Hell, even Stark. Stark's artifact is good on her, I think, also. Nah, I don't like Golden Rose. I don't like any of the lifesteal ones. She has it already on dual attack and counter if you're on that build. So it's like, you don't really need it. Pipette Lance is also very good. Pipette Lance is actually... Pipette's... if you wanted to go sustain, Pipette's the best one. What speed do you need for Lorena? None. Tooth is best if you just want damage. I don't think so, actually. Considering how prominent Fallen Cecilia and Maid are, I actually don't think Tooth is the best. Pipette seems good. I'm gonna try to build that revenge one. That revenge one seems like it goes hard, bro. Wait. Actually, So Solid might be right. Strack Gauntlet. It might actually be Strack Gauntlet. What's the minimum ER that Strack gives? Because that actually, it might be that. That gives so much gear score. Like, holy shit. So it only gives 30, damn. Damn, it only gives 30. It only gives 30, so it only saves you 30 gear score. Which, when you consider, like, Wukong already, right? Wukong already... Strike is also decent, I feel like. But, like, Wukong already gives more, value. More, gear score. Yeah, it's not Strack Gauntlet. I think Jumbo Berry is good. Honestly, that El's Fist is kind of genius. I like, dude, El's Fist seems really good. I like that idea a lot. Attack percentage boosts are kind of low value due to additive stacking of their passive. That's true. But what if it was just Cradle of Life? Or not Cradle of Life, Draco Plate. What is it called? I'm thinking about this, but yeah, I think about this. I'm thinking about options. Azure Comet. Azure Comet's kind of funny. I don't know, Pipette Lance just seems really good. I like that. I also like Wukong already. Clearly you play Sword of Autumn Eclipse because it gives you hit chance. Nah, I don't want to play her in only Warfare 100 ER because then you have a character that 25% of the time isn't even selectable. The tooth damage on Lorena should be high. I just worry because I feel like you're gonna only be playing her into spots where, like, I don't know. I feel like if you just run into Maid, it's gonna suck. Yeah, and the thing is, I don't know about you guys, I don't have 3 tooths. I have one on Amiki and I have one on Peyra. And so it's like I feel like I lose a lot of value to swap one of those to Lorena. Yeah. Yeah. The freebie artifact from last month also could be pretty good. Yeah, Frierens good in general, man. Very good character. All right. For some reason, the next one kind of drifted to a different monitor for some reason. Okay. Moving right along. Our next one comes from Dan. It's a Robbie. He says, is this okay? As a side note, what is Little Queen Charlotte's build because of buff? I'll show you what I'm playing, but I don't necessarily know what the correct answer is at the moment. Mine looks like this at the moment. And I don't know if that's correct or not. I literally just threw something together. My assumption is like 3,200 attack, 12 to 1,300 defense, 17 to 18 KHP. 150 speed is probably fine because she pushes like Imperial Illinam now. And then just as much crit damage you can get after that. And you don't really need immunity anymore because the things that would actually stop you. I mean, you could. I mean, you can still get Death Broken, right? But like, I still think you want Pen. It's either Destro Pen or it's still just Immunity Pen crit or Immunity Pen Hell. Oh, I didn't realize. I built this and I didn't change the artifact. It's still in the Hell Cutter. I didn't even draft her. Yeah, Hell Cutter is bad on this build. Do not play Hell Cutters. It should be Tachi. It should be Benny Mars Tachi. That's why. Thank you, by the way, for pointing out that the Hell Cutter was useless. It should be Tachi here. Yeah, Tachi gives you immunity. You want immunity pen. Dasher just gives more stats than going immunity pen plus one set. That's pretty sick, actually. What do you think about this, my Gyros that I got yesterday? Why does it keep doing this to me? It keeps going to the other monitor. I don't want it to go to the other monitor. You need more crit damage. That crit damage is too low on that Roz. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled Robbie. Is it okay? Your attack is very low. It seems good otherwise, but the attack is low. Like, Robbie at least wants like 2,200. 22 to 2,400. But otherwise, I think it's still probably fine. I don't like... me personally, I'm not a fan of Robbie on Destro, but it's probably fine. There are people who found success with it. The thing is, where Robbie really shines right now is in, like, Harsetti matches. And then Speed Boots don't do anything there. It looks good, though. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a bad Robbie. It looks good. Lot of bulk for this Robbie. This Robbie has crazy bulk. Need to get rid of the ring and the boots to get rid of the ER. That is a possibility, yeah. You probably eventually will want better boots. Those boots are not doing you any favors right now because they have dead stats on them. The ER on the ring is less egregious. Obviously, you don't want it there, but there's not anything you could... You could replace it with attack percentage if you wanted to. Just to pick up some more damage. But yeah, I think it looks like a pretty solid Robbie to me. Yeah, the ring can be modded. The boots are the big sticking point. It's like, either get better speed boots or switch to HP boots and play her only in like slow matchups. That is a you decision. I can't tell you how to play your Robbie. Also, why is our Vic flag only plus 21? That feels wrong. I feel like this speed is a little low for non-counter. What would you suggest then, girls? I mean, I've only ever played Robbie on counter. I don't like playing her outside of the counter version. People play Robbie? Question mark. Yeah, apparently they do. Mine's 198, but I'm also not really happy with my gear for it. That's true. To be fair, I'm at the point where, like, outside of, like, my Hua-Yong and my Luna, I hate my gear on every character on my account. I think, literally, like, right now, if you look at my account, The only characters I think I'm happy with their gear is like Lionheart, Newman Luna, Bystander Hua Young, Bellion, Bossarunka, and then like if I had to pick one more, it's probably Judge Kisei. And I think I hate my gear on every other character on my account. I think I have god-awful builds right now. Okay, that's not true. There's one other one. I think my Lady of the Scales is solid. I think my Lady of the Scales is at least solid. Yeah. Yeah, I just built Fumir. I have no idea if my Fumir is even remotely good. I haven't played it yet. I have no idea if this is good. How about Blue Luna? I got Blue Luna gear. Actually, my Blue Luna is pretty good. Does Robbie sit over the attack percentage or damage percentage artifact? Which one is better for her? Attack percentage. Her moves still scale off attack percentage. She just gets bonus HP based on her attack percentage. Yeah, like I have characters that I'm like happy with, but it's few and far between, man. There's a lot of characters I am not happy with how I have them built right now. Look at my Robbie with no gear. I gotta actually, like even this Stark that we hastily assembled to stream the other day, I hate it. I'm going down. I'm going like, I know Hino was playing this, but I'm straight up gonna go like speed on Stark, and I'm gonna play him like a tempo character. I'll still play him on Golden Rose for the sustain, but like I think I just want him to have the ability to cycle really fast. I want him to be like, all right, cool. This like he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he's gonna be in your face constantly. I actually think he's a really solid character. I actually like this character. I think he's fun. He's more fun than Frierens, in my honest opinion. Frieren's a way better character, but this character is like mad fun. Welfare unit, is it bad? He's all right. He's all right. He's a super cool character. He's all right. Like, he's like, what's a comparable? He's like Ravi, bro. He's like, you can play it. It will get the Dubsky. You know what? His power level, the best way I can describe it to you, he's like Fene. Where it's like, this character will once in a blue moon be actually really good and carry a game. Like, and nobody would like feel bad if you picked Fene. It's not like a bad pick, but it's never gonna be the best choice. He feels like a worse what? LCB? Oh, he feels like a worse Lone Crest of Bologna? Yeah, that's about it. That's about where I would say. Like, he feels like a Lone Crest of Bologna. Like, it's not... You're not gonna feel awful. Oh, the other character I want to change, bro? Like, I hate my Arya the more I play it. I went like a little bit of ER, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I do not like it. I think I just want 0 ER and just go all in on this. Or I want counter set. I really, really think I want counter set on this character. Bro, I hate playing this character on Destro. The more I play her, the more I hate it on Destro. I think I either go speed set or I go counter set. I think I get the hell off Destro. I super don't like it. I've lost so many games with this character on Destro. Destro, you should be 220. I mean, yeah, that's what Valky is on, and I'm like, cool. And then I looked at Valky's gear, and he has like insane speed, like 20 speed on his right side pieces. I'm like, okay, cool, I can't do that. Yeah, I think I need to go speed set. Like, I think that if you're gonna play Arya, it's either counter set or you go like 220 on your choice of set. Because like this 180 shit, nah, it does not win games. Yeah, I think I just go counter set. Counter Unity on her is really good. I mean, probably. Yeah. I just, I kind of hate, like I said, I want to spend this weekend regearing stuff during hunts while I craft stuff. But man, do I super hate a lot of ways that I have characters built right now. Yeah, I do not like Destro on it. The more I play it, like, this is the other thing is, Asmodeus asked me to make an Arya guide, and I was like, man, you, like, he even, like, donated to me to make an Arya guide at some point. I'm like, dude, you know, that's, like, the one character I'm, like, so conflicted on, because, like, I hate every build on the character. I think the character is insane, but I, for whatever reason, cannot assemble a competent version of the character. I see everyone dominate with her, and I cannot find one that I like. So it's hard for me to give you my opinion on a character that I literally don't, I can't get it to work. You should update Discord so I can see your builds also. I know I haven't updated it in a bit, but that's because, again, I hate every build I have on characters right now. I mean, I'll probably sit around all weekend on the Discord and people can come through if they want and chime in and let me know what they think I should build and whatnot. But I'm just sitting here going like, man, I personally am trying to find a style that I like for this format, because I am really having issues with certain things. Again, I just feel like the way I have characters built just don't slot into countering the things that I want to be fighting right now. Yeah, it's like, it's weird. I can see how, like, what is effective and what works for other people, but I don't have the gear in a lot of cases to build the stuff that works for other people. Like, I saw how Valky built Arya, and I was like, oh yeah, I should do that. And then I looked and was like, oh, I can't build that. And I've tried pretty aggressively to try to get the pieces that I'm missing, and I still can't get them because it's just, I don't roll the speed. It's the same thing that it always is. If it's HP, bro, we got it in spades, bro. Like, look at the reversal gear that we just got. I just showed you, like, we don't care, bro. We HP all day. That's all I do. If you need HP to play the character, I got you. But if you need any other stat, no, I don't have it. Aderon, that is a very high possibility. Is that my next crafting event pieces are for Arya? It's a very high possibility. It's either, there are two characters that I want to get pieces for. My next crafting pieces are either for Arya, right? Once I figure out what I want, or they are for Fallen Cecilia. I mean, I'm gonna take one or the other. Like, that is pretty much how I'm approaching this. So, I want to do what Light did. I think that what Light did for Fallen Cecilia is, like, the smartest thing you can do. Like, we literally took, essentially, two, like, perfect pieces on immunity set, and we just moved them to whatever the best tank of the format is. That's why Light always has at least one insane tank. Because he just took both of his crafting pieces and was just like, okay, here's, like, perfect speed boots. Okay, here's, like, perfect sword. Because they're the hardest things to build on a tank. So it's just like, oh, okay, I'm just going to make perfect pieces on immunity set. Because you always need immunity set on a tank. And then just pick whatever the best... Oh, I need counter? Well, here's my 2 immunity with my best counter set. I tried Destro earlier on my Frierens and it just wasn't for me because of suboptimal gear. So, yeah. Just sometimes, man, you need more stuff. Alright, speaking of stuff, let's go back to our next one. Alright, let me real fast clear out some of these tabs because we have like 30 tabs open at this point. Alright. There we go. This one's from Sputnik, who says it should be a fun change of pace. Oh, thank you, Durstar. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so what do we got here? Lifesteal. Okay, so this is like the OG Wukong. I actually like the slow counter Wukongs now. Like how Bread was building them. I actually like that one. I think this is a really, really good Lifesteal Wukong now. Might be a bit fragile. I don't know, with the pen resist and the artifact, I think it's fine. No Tank Kong here. I couldn't get the slow Immortal Wukong to work versus Straws. It didn't work. Have I tried Tempest Stern yet? No, I have not, Zugran. Have you? Is it good? I saw one person, I think Aderon tried it, but other than that, I haven't seen anyone use it. It's almost like people forgot she was in the patch. I'll be real with you. I might, if I build for Tempest Stern, it's probably going to be fast, and I'm going to play it into AoE teams. All right. Yeah, I don't have any notes for this one, Sputnik. You're pretty much like exactly on point with the artifact stat-wise. I like this build right now, especially with Pen Frenzy. Yeah, with Pen Frenzy, I can see it being very good because he's going to do a lot of damage. That S3 is going to just absolutely destroy somebody. Hey, not bad. 80% win rate. One shot Barunka with a shooting is satisfying. Okay, I see. Just full nuclear pen. And you play it for warrior pen. Okay. I can see it. Alright. This next one's from Spatial. Maybe more of a flex slash no spender account still. And you maybe will read... must bottle this Artie in the next... Okay. So we're talking about bottling the Artie. Hey, that's a lot of damage. It's a little slow, but that'll kill a person. Oh, that's what she meant. You're talking about it was in the French language. This is an Ahmed cleave Frieren? Yeah. You play it with Ahmed, okay. That explains it. Yeah, that explains it. Alright. Seems good to me. They should give us a special card ball the free event here. I feel so bad to use them on him. It does, Odin. It does. Let me see. Somebody said. Let me read. What is this link? That's just fine. Yeah, no, this is a pretty good free run. Alright, let's see, what's this next one? So, Dear Mama, do you think she needs more bulk, or is this a good stat distribution for Little Queen Charlotte? Yeah. You need more bulk. Also, not having immunity is a surefire way to die. So, like, either you have to play Destro immunity or Pen immunity health or Pen immunity crit chance, unless you want to play Benny Mars Tachi. Like, that's why everybody was playing Tachi on her, is because she needs Tachi in order to actually be able to actually have the immunity, right? Like, it basically allows you to play Destro. Like, you can get better stats by playing that artifact. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to take a hit. But yeah, you usually want, like, around this much defense or less, and you want probably about, like, 3,000 to 5,000 more HP. And it's gonna probably come at the expense of your attack. That's pretty much it. You have no Malagoras because of Genesis Rouse and Wretched Rose? Yeah. You'll get more. It'll come with time. Eventually, you'll hit like a slow period where like you're not trying to build anybody, and then they start stacking up. Just make sure you're doing like your monthly stuff, right? Like your expos and stuff. Which, by the way, I gotta do all my expos and stuff this weekend during Hunt event. What is this that you linked? Build like this? This still has the same problem I'm talking about though. You don't have immunity. If you go up against something that can death break you, you just die. Like, think about it this way, like if you played this into like Harsetti Flan, you die. If you play it into like Paraflan, you die. And like those are at least like, I mean, Harsetti Flan not so much anymore, but like you still see Paraflan as a defense. I made 2 posts of the same character, but I don't know if they're right next to each other. Or I'll be on the lookout for it. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. Oh, actually, I just realized my time. I have about like 50 minutes, give or take, before I have to end stream because I'm having dinner with my mother, and then right after that, I have to go grab the rest of my family from the train station because they're staying over this weekend. So like, gotta try to put the pedal to the metal a little bit here. Yeah, we still have a lot of them to go through, so let's try to pick up the pace a little bit here. All right, let's go next. This one's from Mr. ATK, who asks, is she worth slates, and should she be on her own artifact? Yes and yes. That's my opinion, though. I think that she's... I mean, I suck at Guild War, but Byakko told me that she's one of the very best at Guild War, so that's why I've been playing her a lot in Guild War whenever possible. I believe also a lot of people play her for arena offense, which is my like least favorite game mode, so I just avoid it. But yeah. Oh, this is really good gear. If you can, you know, I don't know if I would slate her right over... I don't think I would slate her over Frieren or Fern, but I do think that she is one of those characters where... You know what? No, you know what? Let's change my answer here. Let's say no to slates, because the more I think about this, I would rather use them on collabs or like MLs or limiteds. And like, Red Hua Young is like so garbage now that like you could very easily just like toss any you get into her later on. But she looks better than Frieren or Fern. That's definitely true. She's definitely really good. I just don't know if I would use my slates. That's the thing. I don't know what this is a request for. Like, if you have any more requests, like, for characters, throw them in the Discord, because, like, there's a queue. Chio. There's a queue. Like, I can't just, like, review every request you have. Like, there's, like, literally, like, 30 people waiting behind you. What is the best team to put LQC on? Any turn 2 team, because now she's essentially Imperial Ilanav. So it's like, you just... She's not quite the same, but like it's the same style of character, right? You're playing her because you need to counter a dark unit, or you need the damage reduction. What are the ideal stats for Frierens? 240, 4k plus attack, 300 plus crit damage. 4 and set. Unless you're going for a cleave option, in which case then you could go slower. In which case you'll want like 5k attack, 350 crit damage. I don't play Arena that much, Germer. I'm not the best person to ask for Arena. I can only give you what insight I do have, or what I know. Like, the free run we just looked at, this one is probably closest to what you're looking for. Okie dokie. But yeah, ATK, wouldn't use slates, but yes, absolutely would play her on photogenic to wrap up this segment. I think photogenic's very, very good on her. If you only have one photogenic, it's probably better on like BBK or like Spirit Eye Celine. But if you have multiple, then yeah, I would throw it on her. Does that answer your question, homie? Give me 1 second, guys. It's a phone call from my sister. Alright, did I mute that or no? Alright, I don't know if I did, but yeah. My sister and everybody's getting in earlier, an hour earlier than anticipated. Okay. So, I'll still run it out till 7. It just means that I'm gonna be in a mad dash for making dinner before I leave. What do I think about immunity on Frieren? I don't think it's needed. Maybe it is. Like, I mean, the thing is, the barrier protects her, so she's hard to get one-shot. The reason you need immunity is because there are too many things in the game that just death break you and immediately get followed up with so much burst damage that you auto-die. Frieren doesn't auto-die to burst damage, so she could get away with it, right? The things that, like, you think you would need immunity for, like, oh, I don't want to get stunned on turn 1. Anybody that stuns that's not named Araminta literally removes your immunity at the start anyway. How many Frierens should you keep? 2. Until Tristan or like myself figures it out, I would do 2 because it is very, very, very possible to one-shot hunts with Frieren instead of Straze. So if you don't have Straze, most hunts I think might be actually one-shottable outside of Wyvern with her. Like, I know for a fact you can play Fumir, Frieren, and then an attack buffer, right? And turn Frieren's skills off versus Banshee, and that will win. Just one-shot hunts using Raz. I don't think he does enough damage. Can Stark one-shot Wyvern? No, because he's not. I don't think he's not blue, so I don't think so. You either need 100% defense pen skill or you need to be blue. It's a strange life when you're a Newman Lunar, but not for Fumir or Yoha. I mean, that just means you've been playing for a short amount of time and got lucky with some selectors and freebies. That's, again, I don't know. We won't know until the end of the collab, but I am fairly confident that Frieren could be used as a farmer. I don't know if it's going to require a whole second build, but like, you might want to hold on to one just in case. G-Roz is enough damage to one-shot hunt, so doing Wyvern and Banshee 2-man set with G-Roz, that's actually pretty good. Again, I don't know if it's worth it yet. I would hold on to one if you already have one, but I wouldn't go out running to go grab one right now. Freeman is a farmer for what? I've seen people use her to farm Banshee and like Azimanic one-shots. Yeah, no, we knew that, Yabai. I'll make a video on it if I decide to do it. I mean, I'll definitely like try to get around to doing it. Maybe this weekend during the actual hunts, I'll just mess around and see if I can get it before I run out of stamina forever. All right, let me jump to the next one because again, we're like burning minutes here. I have like literally like 35 minutes, give or take, to wrap before I like literally have to go because if I don't, I'll be in major trouble. I can't have people just like standing out there in the middle of nowhere. All right, so our next one here This one comes... Trig, hold on. Trig, didn't you submit one already today? Am I crazy? I could have sworn you did. Hold on. Am I wrong? I feel like you did. No, you commented on that one. No, we didn't. You just commented on this one. Okay. Alright. So this is another Genesis Raws. Yo, where crit damage? So we talked about this earlier, but crit damage. You need like 300 crit damage on this character for him to be good. 30k HP is pretty big, but like you still want more crit damage. Like 300 HP, 230 crit damage is not gonna do a lot. Like maybe if it was like 270 crit damage with that HP, yeah, it would be this much. Yeah, he needs the crit damage. Yeah. So that's kind of the long and short of this one. We need crit damage. So you're gonna probably have to give up this necklace to get a crit damage necklace here. Honestly, that would be like a pretty quick fix. That would actually be like a perfect fix, but the problem you're gonna have is getting 29 crit chance on a neck. So good luck with that. You're gonna have to restructure it, but yeah, you want the crit damage neck. Yeah, exactly, CG, yeah. Joanna, how I do it is you submit a build. If I don't get to it on stream, I literally at you. I ping you in the Discord with a reply that tells you what to change it to or what my critique is. So I don't get to everything on stream, but I always answer every single one before the next week. So like you will get a response by like Tuesday at the latest. Like whenever I have a chunk of time on the weekend, which this weekend I should have a decent amount, I hope. Right? Because I'll be farming hunts and regearing stuff, so I'll be able to get to it in between that. Like kind of like office hours. I should be able to get to it then. Okay, next one is from Spectre. Got her recently, was not able to strip off much off of other units. You're actually too fast. I know it sounds wild, but you're actually like kind of too fast. She doesn't need to be like obnoxiously fast. You could play like 280, get that bulk out. Like normally people play Hellion Lu at like 1300 defense, like 18 to 20k HP. And like 100 F is still good. Isn't this too slow? And you need immunity. Yeah, you also want immunity. If you're wondering why do you want immunity, it's because you commonly pair with a protection set user, and then having immunity plus guiding light will allow you to do buff stacking so they can't interact with her or disruptor. Yeah, it's either too slow if you're trying to be an opener, or it's too fast if you're trying to be like a mid-speed control. So I leave that to you to decide. Either you got to go like 20 speed faster, or drop like 10 to 15 speed and pick up your bulk and your F. So that is that's kind of where we're at on this one. Like we picked the midpoint between two builds, and that's never a good thing. Yeah, so like if you can get your F like way higher and drop your speed, like I said, the most common build is like 1300 defense, like 18 to 20k HP, 270 to 280 speed with like 150 F. Okay. Go next. Next one is Cookie, which I think I should probably throw this one in my, I feel like I should throw this one in my build folder already, because GH has been telling me that like, oh my god, it's on counter set. He's like, trust me, you want to play Ahmed like Cookie. And I was like, is it that good? And then I see this. This is a monstrosity. Holy shit. How? Like, literally how, bro? How? S1 EE, by the way? All right, I'll be real with you. This is actually really genius, bro. This is like super genius. I don't know about proof of friendship. I get it. It gives a lot of tempo, but man, this is actually genius. Yo, what if I put her on Warhorn? I think Warhorn on this character would go pretty hard. But then what do I play on Hand Guy? Fuck. If I can even come close to building this, right, I'll play it. Senya Artie's just crazy value. Isn't ER too low? I mean, he plays like Christie and ER imprints every game, bro. He pairs her with Maid Chloe every game. This is insane. This is 19 per piece average, right? 51, 72, 90. 90 divided by 5. 18. Yeah, 18. 18 per piece average. Jeez. It's 18 per piece average. That's insane. Why I'm just like trying to like rationalize why proof of friendship aside from the HP and the CR push. Is it just because it makes your team tankier? I forgot. Does it give HP to the user? If it gives HP to the user, that's kind of wild. I don't think it does. I think it's just to the target, right? Oh, it is the caster too. Oh my god, this makes you just absurdly tanky. You might be right, actually. That's actually really good. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, this is actually really, really smart. Should we keep more than one copy of Stark's artifact? I don't actually know. If you're hesitant, then I would probably... If you're worried, like, keep a spare copy. And just go 27 and keep a spare. But I personally don't think that it will be necessary to keep 2. I mean, I intend to just plus 30 mine. Yeah, this is actually really smart. I would play this. Because I don't like playing Cleave Ahmed, but I think that this is really good. Yeah, I actually, if I can build this, even get close to this, right? This is 262. If I get to like 255, I'll play this. Thank you, Carrot Bomb, for the follow. All right, so the next one. This was Hot Shot. I know this is probably your 200th Frierens, but she's my first E7 collab unit. I have 1 bottle left that I'm saving for Ferns already. Also getting Illinab from the shop. What builds do you like for her? I mean, you've already seen what we've been playing the whole time for Frierens, but I like 4K attack, 240 speed, 300 crit damage. So we need more attack. That's pretty much what we're looking for right now. We need attack. You have a bunch of HP on your boots that you don't need. Right? Like, we don't need HP. We don't need defense. Sword is kind of lackluster. If you can't get 240, start at 230. Try 230 with 4K attack, 300 crit damage. And yes, Illinab. Right now, I think Illinab tank build, like protection set immunity, is probably the best build with like 35k HP with base speed. Or you play like 170 speed destruction immunity. Imbecile, thank you for the follow. All right. Move on to Aligar, who wrote, I need imprints. Okay, so getting another imprint would put you max crit chance. The same thing I said before, like this is like, I have this much damage, but I'm like 260 speed, and I don't think it's enough damage. So I think you want to get a little bit more attack here. Like if you get like 40, 100, that would be ideal, even if it means dropping your speed a bit. Like a lot of people. Also, we have a lot of like wasted HP rolls and spots. Well, it's just these two, but yeah. I think you really want to try to focus for getting that HP up there. As you get more imprints and higher artifact level, it'll become easier to do. just gonna move to the next one because like a lot of these Frierens are very similar. Thoughts on the bulk / damage balance. This is from Daito GMC. I feel like if she is full glass cannon, she dies pretty quickly and no counters. Flex in Frieren and flex it Friday. Oh, okay. This is good. I think this is pretty good. Mine is kind of not it right now. Like I have, I think a similar. I might have like less. I might even have less bulk than you. Yeah, I have even less bulk than you. But to be fair, my boots are really bad on this character. So is my ring. Looking at my other stuff, yeah. Yeah, so mine looks like this. I'm trying to get a better boot and a better ring because they're pretty bad. Like, this is kind of shit. This is obviously terrible, right? But the left side is like pretty good. But yeah, you have like basically the damage, and I think your bulk is pretty good. It's slightly better than mine, I think. So I think I'm pretty good with this. Damn, dude, those boots are crazy. I'm looking to see where we could pick up anything. Body is pretty weak. Your body is pretty weak. I think you want to try to get a better body. Like, focus on getting a better body this week, and I think you're probably good to go. Yes, it is. Some of the higher ups said it was bad. I don't know. It looked like it would be pretty good to me. HP ring? I think HP ring is fine. If you can make the stats work, it's fine. Like, we still have 4K attack. Ain't no way this finds success. I mean, who knows? I think it's playstyle dependent. I mean, I still want to play it. I still think it looks good. I like playing counter set characters. Another Frierens. This one's from So Solid. This is a Flex It Friday. Testing this build for aggro Frierens versus Cleave. Okay. Oh, wow. What the hell? This is so good. What the hell? I want this one. Holy shit, this is really good. Man. Heckin' Frieren players. Can we ban him for the sword? Yeah, we should. Actually, we should. We actually should ban him for the sword. You're right. Wait, I already banned him once this game, this stream. I don't want to do it again. But for real, you should be banned for that sword. That sword is broken. That's literally the best piece of gear I think I've ever seen. That's literally Excalibur. It's literally Excalibur. All right. Next one comes from Grills. Grills asks, lifesteal exclusive equipment or Gab? Oh man, this is so rough. Okay, so like you don't do enough. Okay, it has to be Gab by default, Grills, right? And the reason it has to be Gab by default is your attack is so low that lifesteal is worthless. You need Gab. At least you could get counters out of Gab. Like, you can get stronger counters out of Gab. The fact, like, 4K attack on Senya is going to have, like, negative... Like, it's not negative healing, but, like, you're going to gain, like, 150 or 200 HP off a counter. I'd rather, at that point, just get the stronger counter. If you had, like, 4,800 attack, I would entertain lifesteal, but I don't think it would be good. Like, lifesteal doesn't get good on this character until, like, way, way, way higher values. Yeah, this is a character that needs a buff, man. This is a character that needs a buff or a rework. Like, I really think Senya needs a buff or a rework. I love playing this character, but fuck, man, this character is so bad right now. Alright, this one's from Nuns with Guns. By the way, if I went too fast with that, girls, you have any more questions, let me know. Alright, this one's from Nuns with Guns, who posts Elf Mommy #1. I don't remember Frieren being a mother, but anyways. You need more damage, homie. That's it. You gotta pump the numbers up slightly, even if it means you drop the speed. And like part of the reason that your numbers are just not there is because no imprints, you know, not max artifact. It is what it is. just juice the damage. You can lose some speed, just juice up the damage. Grandma, I think, what do they call her? Old hag in the show. Mad Brad is the next one, another Frieren. This one has the same problem that Nuns has. You are missing crit damage. Drop some of your speed, pick up your crit damage. Like, this is like fine as is. Like, you could play it like this, but from all my playing yesterday and from watching people, the people who have the most success with Frieren are the people that can do like ginormous damage. Like, damage is more important than speed. Like, if you have ginormous damage on Frierens, you'll win the match more likely than if you have faster speed. So, like, if you had a 230 Frierens with, like, 4,200 attack and, like, 310 crit damage versus this Frierens at 248, the 231 would win way more games than the 248 one. Like, if you can keep that level of damage, like, there's a sweet spot for damage. If you could keep that and then increase your speed, that's good. The ideal build is 260 with the rest on damage. You have to have real... Oh wait, are we talking about... Are you talking about Frierens, Germer? I don't know if you were talking about Frierens, but... I tried 260. Like, I'm on like 260 right now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm basically 260, and I can tell you I don't do enough damage. I literally don't do enough damage with this build. And then everyone I watched that was like obliterating people was like 4,100 attack with like 300 or like 310 crit damage. So I'm just like barely short of where I need to be. Right? Like, I was watching Hino destroy people with Frierens yesterday, and he was 20 speed slower than me. So that just says to me, yo, Lifesteal Frierens is kind of funny, but I don't think she wants it. KJ plays her at 210. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just, like, if this thing ain't doing, like, 15k to everybody, you don't have enough damage. Alright, next one is from Egg. Egg. Wish I had GH here so you could make the noise. Alright, so. Oh, this is great. It's actually funny. Egg has Egg as their profile picture. That's hilarious. I love that. A based Egg enjoyer. Let's go. Egg is one of my favorite Nikkei characters. So it's funny to see that the Egg meme has Egg. But it's Commander Lorena. Okay. This looks great, actually. This looks actually more clean than mine does. Oh, boop. Not showing, thank you. Egg submitted a Commander Lorena, and it looks good. It looks actually really good. I don't think I have anything I would change on this. I think this is fine. I think you just ship it. Damage is better than mine for sure. This looks way better than mine, actually. It's a lot, like, the left side is just way, way better than mine. Alright, sorry to keep going. Alright, this is from Calum's. Alright, Calum just wanted to flex 2 units real fast. Alright, so... Yeah! That's a Frierens. You have Frierens on 3 Torrent sets? Well, it's because Torrent doesn't give any stats. You give up a lot of score by not playing speed set over, like, triple Torrent gives you a bunch of extra damage, but you're gonna lose a lot of stats elsewhere. It's a give and take. Alright, and then here is the bystander, I'm sorry, not bystander, Argent Waves he wanted to show off. Hey, that's a good Argent Waves. It's a lot of damage. Hey, this is the one that ATK was basically trying to build earlier. Hey, ATK, if you're still here, here's a good reference for you. I don't know. I feel like ATK is off somewhere playing Nikke or Girls Frontline or Azure Lane or a myriad of other better waifu games. Next one is from Yabai. Yabai Joe, who asks, is this good? Yes, actually, this is very good. I actually think this is excellent. This is one of the best Frierens that we've seen today. It's actually really good. Yeah, this is pretty much perfect. No notes. Good stuff. This one's from Divine Halo. The Stark imprint for crit chance. Yep, obviously once we get max crit, we'll be good. Oh man, that damage is looking pretty clean. That said, that sword is looking pretty sad. I think we could do a little bit better with our ring and our sword. Boots are okay, but not the best. But yeah, that ring is a little bit sad. And that necklace, or that, not necklace, that sword is kind of sad. I would definitely try to upgrade those pieces. And then I think you're pretty much good to rock and roll. I don't know how I feel about Thorn of the Blue Rose. You'll have to let me know how that goes. Counter Frieren doesn't feel like it'd be super great to me, Hotshot. I feel like you don't get a lot of value. You can't use a full Sun Bell on counter, so you lose a lot of damage. Alright. Next one is from Nas 888. It's another Frieren. This one is actually good. So, like, you're over on attack, but under on crit damage, it kind of equalizes out. I think you're pretty much right where you need to be on this one. Yeah, I think I'm good with this one. Because, like, you'd want, like, 4k attack, 300 crit damage, but you're 280, but you have almost, you have 43.5. 4350 attack. You're looking at a good Frieren right now. By the way, I have 5 copies of Frierens already, but 0 bottles. What do? If you're feeling adventurous, you could fuse 2 of them into one of the bottles and have 3. But I would just keep all 5 of them. That's my plan. That's like legitimately my plan. It's just to bottle all my Frieren artifacts for like the next year. Like I think it's that good of an artifact where I think you'd want to just bottle it up. Like, there are 3 characters, like, it's better on offensive mage. It's better on anybody than Book, but it really shines on an offensive mage. You can get away with playing regular Book on most mages, but if it's an aggressive mage like Frieren or Ludwig, right, you really, really want this thing. I have 1, and I had to powder it. I pulled 0 copies of it. Alright. Next up is Lucian. I think this bystander is one of my best built units in a while since my Bellion. I have a second one I'm working on, but this is my pride and joy. Thoughts? You need more speed. That's pretty much my only complaint. I used to play bystander like this. I really don't like bystander like this because I feel like you die way too easily. Like, I also don't like having high defense on the character because her passive generates so much defense that you don't really get any value by putting defense on her. Is this Goth Frieren? Yes, it's Goth Frieren. I really, really, really don't like the slow base speed Huayong. I've said it over a lot of streams. But if this was me, I would switch to speed boots and I'd try to get rid of all the excess defense and convert it into HP and basically damage. Probably attack because you're going to lose a lot of attack once you switch to speed boots. Mine looks like this. This is pretty much how I've played it forever at this point. Bystander okay to get from Headhunter if she's there? Yes. I've been saying since January, I think Bystander is insane. And everybody was like, meh. And now we're at the point where Bystander is an incredibly common pick in PvP. She's one of the most played counter picks in the game. Machine Gun approves of my Hua, and that's just because mine is 1 gear score lower than Machine Gun's. That's why he approves. Because I didn't take the crown from the king, but one day maybe I will. No, this character is the hardest character to build in the whole game. Problem is she's overrated though. Yeah. I don't think she's overrated, but yeah, she is overdrafted. What is this question? I got a link for help, please. It's not Flan, because Flan's getting a rerun in the next 6 weeks, so it's not Flan. Of these, the strongest one is Ahmed or Tori. It's probably Tori, because Tori won't come back until February. You will have the ability to get Ahmed again before you can get Tori. It is your choice, Ahmed or Tori. Ahmed is the better character right now. Tori is the character that is good that you'll have to wait longer to get. Ahmed is also incredibly difficult to build. Tori is a lot easier to build. If you are a new player, you will get more value out of Tori than Ahmed. You're mostly playing GVG Arena, not RTA. Tori is really good with Raz, like Red Raz, Adventure Raz. If you try, or you're trying to cleave to just mow down people in Arena, it's Ahmed and it's not even close. Like if you're an Arena player that likes to try to burst your opponent's team quickly, it's Ahmed again, it's not close. If you cleave, it's Ahmed. It's not close. Ahmed's the best cleave character in the game. It's Ahmed, not close. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on past Lucian. Which, by the way, Lucian, if I didn't explain this well enough, if you want to sit down and like just DM me, right? And I will go through. We could talk about piece by piece. What is the best thing to swap out? Right? Because it's going to end up being, you need speed boots. But the way that I built my Huayong is I sat there and I meticulously mapped out exactly what each piece needs to be to make everything work. Because if one piece doesn't line up perfectly, the whole build like crumbles like dominoes. That's why this character sucks to build. So like, I don't want to sit here and spend, I only have about 10 minutes before I have to bail. I have like 9 minutes and change. I don't want to spend all 9 minutes like going, and the sword's got to look like this, and the boots should look like this, and that's going to make you have to change the body piece, which now has to look like this. So yeah. Yeah, see, Machine Gun did the same thing. Me and Machine Gun have the 2 highest gear score Huayongs, and like we literally meticulously had to spreadsheet warrior it to figure out how to get it to work. It sucks. Yeah, I'm not gonna be late. I'm not gonna be late. Trust me, I'm not gonna be late. I can't possibly be late. Because, so I have to cook dinner, but the worst thing that could happen is I have to leave here by 8 o'clock my time to get the train. Worst comes to worst, I just put dinner on the table for, like, my mom or whatever, and then just walk out the door, and then I just eat when I get back. I just skip dinner. Like, that's it. Like, the worst that can happen is I just skip my dinner. I'll be fine. Okay. Next one is from Rex Raymond. I've been at odds with what to do with Little Queen Charlotte. The immunity to sleep, stun, and fear would make her a good counter unit. Would counter set mean I would be losing out on immunity or pen set? Would triple set be good? If so, what would be the ideal third set aside from immunity and pen? So we've talked about this at length already in the section, but if you were going to go, I actually don't like counter Charlotte. I don't really think that that's like particularly, in my opinion, I don't think that's super great. Damn, bro. That's rough, Red. Alright, but yeah, I don't think counter, like, is super great on this character because I think this character, like, now she has a lot of turn cycling. So, like, you just give up a lot of stats for no reason. So, I think, we've talked about it again, Destro Pen with Benimaru's Tachi, or if you want to go a different artifact, that it has to be Pen immunity, and then all 2-piece sets give functionally the same amount of gear score. 12 crit chance is worth roughly 20 health, which is worth 20 defense, which is worth 20 res. So you just pick whichever set has the best overall combination of stats, right? Like if you have like 2 100 equipment score health pieces, but like 2 90 defense pieces, you take the health pieces because it makes the numbers go, like, you know, they go up, makes them bigger. Makes sense? So if you want the highest total number, it's Benimaru's Tachi, Pen set, Destro. Your next best option is Pen immunity, choice 2-piece set, artifact of choice that gives damage. Okay. Alright, so the next one comes from the unknown one, who always posts some kind of lewd poem that they try to get me to read on stream. I'm not gonna do that, because we don't have time. But this person, it posted Rowana, and I'm gonna say, right now, good. I think this character, it doesn't matter what you play on her, right? If you have Stella Harpa in the as your artifact, you have health percentage as your necklace, health percentage as your ring, which this is flat health, so get that out of here. And then your boots are either speed or health percentage, and the effect resistance number is roughly 85 or higher. Good. Go next. The character doesn't need anything. Like, this is the most nothing character in the game. Like, if you actually want an optimal stat line, it's like 1800 defense, 24 KHP, 100 ER, whatever speed you could get after that. You could play 6 health, 6 resist. You could play all broken pieces. You could play 4 counter, 2 health, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. The character doesn't, like, her turns don't matter. As long as she doesn't die in one hit, so she could use her passive, it doesn't matter. Why is it on Destro? I don't know. Alright. Move on to Thugnificent. Should I just go for destruction on Crow? Not Crow, yeah, Ross. Yeah, it's Crow, guys. Yeah, you need that. You just need well, here's the problem. You want crit chance on the necklace. It's not good. You could try again if you want on crit damage necklace. You need crit damage necklace. The only way you could get away with crit chance necklace is Destro. And this like fly is like buzzing in my face. Yeah. So you definitely should. Destro is gonna be a lot easier. Let's put it that way. 150 speed, 14 to 1500 defense, 26 to 30k HP, 300 crit damage minimum. Precious connection, health, Destro, ship it. That's pretty much the bog standard Genesis Rouse at this point. All right, I probably have time for one more. So we'll do Washi, and then I'll pick up on Threaded Thoughts over the weekend. So this is from Washi, who says, I feel like his skill 2 hits too soft. 7 to 8 KS on average. Is that normal damage for the stat line, or am I missing something? No, that's pretty much it. It's like basically like 8k true damage, give or take. As for gear here, you have what I call the starter sword, which I think you could do better than that eventually. Like, it's hard to get over 30% on a sword with 10 speed plus. So, like, that's okay. The helmet is not really particularly great, right? You're also, like, this fly is driving me nuts, bro, I swear. So, 26 health here and 11 speed is fine. This character doesn't need ER. It's useless on him. And then the attack is, like, whatever. So, I think we get a higher gear score piece here. Something that's got, like, 25 health, maybe 15 defense, still has like 10 plus speed on it. That would be ideal. Same thing. This body is like another one of those like starter pieces. You probably want to go for something that just, again, has more gear score, right? The ER is not really doing you any favors here. Necklace, defense is good, speed's all right, attack is okay, effectiveness, like, again, just needs more gear score here. This ring is really bad. So I definitely think we change this. I know it's got a lot of defense, but definitely change that out. And then the boots are okay, but they're not great because you have basically like 1.5 wasted subs. Like, it's not that hand guy can't use attack. Like, it's okay on him, but it's not like the focus. I never want to see like high attack rolls. If they're just like fillers, sure. But yeah, we basically just need to pick up the speed. Is basically what it comes down to. Like, you're doing the right amount of damage, but it probably feels worse because we're not cycling fast enough to make it feel impactful. Makes sense? Hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, it's just, we got to increase the quality of our gear so that way we kind of move a bit quicker. I mean, even if you get a little bit more health, you'll only really get like 9k tops on the thing. I mean, he's designed to tempo a long game. He's designed to give you a lot of tempo and keep debuffs off you and give your team buffs. And essentially, once you get to like Frenzy 2 or 3, that S2 starts to just like pick off squishies left and right. Like, that's kind of what it's there for. Yep. Yeah, you could go for flat stats on certain things if you want, but I think in this case, I don't think I would advocate flat stats on these pieces. Because, like, just in general, most of our pieces are like either of a failing grade or like on the borderline of not being good. Like, what we have is like playable, but it's not great, right? In a lot of cases, like the best piece on this entire character is probably the boots, either the boots or the sword, and then the rest of it is just like all right, except for the ring. The ring is pretty abysmal. Anyways, that kind of concludes this because I gotta start getting ready to get out of here. I gotta go cook dinner, try to shove food down my throat and get out of the door within the next hour. Otherwise, my little sister will be stranded in the middle of nowhere. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll try and see tomorrow night if we could do like another like late night lobby, like maybe another ratio lobby. I don't want to promise anything, but I will try. If it's possible, or at least if not, I'll be on Discord. So either or, you could check out the Discord with !Discord, or check it out obviously in this stream's description. Come through. If I'm not streaming on a Saturday night, it's usually because I'm hanging out with the homies on Discord. So you guys can come through, hang out with us. It'll be a good time. Yeah. If I can figure out how the hell to get Frierens working better for me and the rest of my units, then maybe I'll do like a late night Monday stream. Otherwise, the next E7 stream is probably going to be Tuesday for me. So I will see you guys then. All right. Bye-bye now. Thank you for all the support. Much love. Later. All right. Let's see. Who can we raid you on over into? Who we got?